hanging in there. Trying to do a little something. Now I got leftover sauces, which I'm putting in here. Let me get the rest of the sauce out, because we don't waste. We try not to waste. So let's get the rest of the sauce out of here. As much as we can get out for that jar. And then I got this jar. No, boo-boo, you can't go in there. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I sorry, but you can't go in there. Why? Because there's nothing but pots and pans in there, Scooby-Doo. The baby's running around. Okay, so here are two different. We got tomato, basil, and garlic. And then we got roasted garlic parmesan. So we got both those sauces, a little from each jar. A little from each jar are in that saucepan right there. Let's get rid of these jars for now. Oops, there's one. There's two. Okay. And then we got the two sausage right there. We got both of the leftover jars of sauce back there. Okay. And we got this. We got this. We got the mozzarella string cheese. We got an egg, and we got our bowl, and A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Got an itty bitty little pan right there. Let's try to put this together as best as we can. And I don't want to lose you, so let me plug you in. If you're wondering why my hair looks so goofy, this is what my hair looks like after I wash it. Yes, believe it or not, even after all that bleaching, my hair still has a curl pattern. Unbelievably, after all that bleaching and heat and everything else, there's still curls left in my hair. I said, you know something? I'm just going to put it back with a clip and just go on about my business. So I have a sausage in there. I've got the blending of two sauces there. Then I got my string cheese right here. This is mozzarella string cheese. And I just want to cut it up. I'm just creating as I go, boo-boo. Creating as I go. And I was going to do this by myself, but I happen to have some friends. That would be all of you. And I thought, well, if one or two people come in and say hello, they do. If they don't, they don't. Well, it's so good to see all y'all. I hope you're encouraged. And just cut this up like this. Got to turn that sausage around. I have to cut the sausage up too. Okay, so there's some string cheese cut in itty bitty little pieces. It's mozzarella. I said cheese is cheese. So we're going to try to put this together and see what we come up with, baby. I think tonight we're going to do the store brand Grand's biscuits. The store brand Grand's biscuits, and we're going to try to put this other thing together. But this is mozzarella string cheese. So that's what this is right here. Then we got our sausages. Move that over there. And the sausage right there. Turn that. Wait a minute. I'll put it on low. Got this sausage right here. So let's cut this up. Yep. Cut that open. Cut that open. Ooh. Where'd I put it? I brought something out of the room. Where'd I put it? I don't even know where I put it. But anywho, Let's cut this sausage up. Let me grab it. Cut that in half. Let's see, where did I put you? I put you somewhere. Oh well, I'm not gonna worry about it right now. It is the hold on a second. Forgive me, I gotta look. Hold on. It is the cheddar. It's the cheddar sausage. That's the cheddar sausage. Cheddar and jalapeno. Cheddar and jalapeno. You can see the jalapeno in there. Cheddar and jalapeno sausage. Cut it in half. We're gonna cut it again. Crank that up. I got the two, a little from one jar of Prego sauce and another, a little bit from the other. We're taking all the leftovers. I got one more sausage in the freezer for another time. But we're taking all of our little leftovers because I couldn't let the cheese, the ricotta cheese, I didn't want to let that sit in the fridge for too long. So we're just trying to put a little something together. So, you're wondering about the kitty cat. The kitty cat is in the living room. She was up running around probably. I think I fell asleep after midnight. Oh, what was I? I was up late. Was I on live? Yeah, I think I came on live last night. Last night or the night before. And of course I deleted the live. But she was just running around, doing her thing. So we're just going to cut all the sausage up like this. I want it to be kind of small. I hope you're all doing well. Grandma's hanging in there quite well, by the grace of Almighty God. If you see steam, it's because I just took these sausages out of the pan. Let them cook. And we got the sauce bubbling in the bag, and we're going to put the sausage. No. Let me just keep cutting. A praying couple cooking series. Thank you so very much for visiting. Thank you so much for the shout out. Thank you, Rhonda. Are dealing with some life-changing stuff, says Strong's Adventures. It's all good things. I'm fixing to head out to see if I can fix my dad's phone. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy 91st birthday, dear Daddy. Strong's Adventures. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Daddy. Praise and worship God. 91 years young. Y'all see that? And thank you for stopping in. I don't know if you're still here, Strong's Adventure. But thank you, Strong's Adventures. Thank you so much for stopping in. I really didn't expect anybody to come in. But Grandma just knew she was doing this, and she says, well, work your way through the millions of people in my live. I hope I can be a positive distraction for some of y'all. If you stop in for 5 minutes and say hello, I'm blessed. If you stop in for 10 minutes or so and say hello, hey, Grandma, how you doing? I'm blessed. And don't you worry about Grandma. Grandma does not get upset. So there's the sausage. I'm going to put that back in the saucepan. So we got the sausage in there. Y'all know I don't know how to cook. I cook so that I live. I cook to stay alive. Did you go over to Praying Couple Cooking Series? Praying Couple Cooking Series gave Grandma a shout out. Isn't that wonderful? You go over to that couple, the God-fearing couple that feeds so many people in their area. They are a wonderful husband and wife team. And they love the Lord. They've been serving the Lord. And they extend themselves as a Praying Couple Cooking Series. You got 2 sets of hands, 2 sets of feet, 2 mouthpieces. And they're going out there. Not only are they praising the Lord on their channel, but they're going out into the community after cooking in their own kitchen. They got the styrofoam containers. They got bottles of water. They're cooking some delicious food, which makes my food look crazy. They're cooking some delicious home cooked meals, going over to the El Cheapo hotels, going over to the community, and they're in their vehicle with all, sometimes 100 of them or more, meals, and they are blessing families and individuals, men, women, and children, and they are praying with them. Come on now. You want to talk about storing your treasures in heaven. That's what Praying Couple Cooking Series are doing. They're going ahead and blessing people. But as they're blessing people with all of their hard work, oh, they're storing up riches up yonder. Oh, they're storing up riches with every single meal that they hand out, every single prayer that they extend to the people in the community, to one another, to their family members, and to us. Who am I talking about? Once again, Praying Couple Cooking Series. Thank you so much for blessing me. Even if you come in for 5 minutes, that's all right. Y'all know I got a small YouTube channel. I got an itty bitty little YouTube channel. And that's all right. Sometimes we need, to be at a certain set level to reach the people that we need to reach. I have some peppers. This is just the mix, the Great Value mix. This was frozen. So we're going to put some of that. I got a lot of ice in there and onions. You got onions, red and green peppers in there. You see how it's frozen? You see it's frozen, right? So I'm just pouring it out. No, you don't need that, baby. I'm just pouring it out, and then I want to look at the chunks, like a big onion chunk like this, and I just want to kind of cut, I want to cut it down. Just going to kind of work my way through and cut the pieces a little bit smaller. Thank you all for being here with me and for visiting with me on this Sunday. I do appreciate each and every one of you. And the most important thing that you can do for me is to please pray for me and pray for my family, as I do for all of you. We came in earlier live, and please don't be upset. I'm deleting lives lately because I just want to. I say whoever comes in, comes in. This live I may keep up, I don't know yet. So I'm just going to cut through these bigger chunks of pepper and red and green pepper. Looks like there's a few little pieces of orange pepper. Now just cut your way through. All right. Okay, just looking it over. Make sure I get all the big chunks cut down. But yes, Praying Couple Cooking Series is an absolute blessing. Not only to their family, but to their community. And the community they have created on YouTube as well. That's Praying Couple Cooking Series. Thank you for blessing me just by stopping in and saying hello. And sometimes people come in for a minute or so. I just keep talking about them. Sure do. Y'all see me do it. Okay, I think these chunks are small enough. Okay, so let's put them in with the sausage. Okay. And put the peppers, onions and peppers in with the sausage. Okay. There you go. We're gonna let that heat up. Let that heat up. Oh. Let's turn that up a little bit. We just want that to cook up because it's going to cook in the sauce. It's going to cook in the sauce, but I want to make sure this is cooked through. I got the oven set for 375 degrees. So we do that. Let's put a lid on it. So that is jalapeno and cheddar sausage cut into chunks. Just two of them. I'm trying to get stuff ready for the sauce. I think I can squeeze 2 noodles in here. I think I can squeeze 2 noodles in there. Side by side, I mean. It's a tight fit, but that's all right. It's just me. It's just me, my beloveds. So, let's get... Goodness. Hold on a second. Okay. Let's get the ricotta. There's actually a little bit of the ricotta left when I made the sausage rolls. I put it in here. So let's just get all this out. Get this out. Okay, so there's the ricotta. There's, this is the string cheese. The mozzarella string cheese and some chunks. It's this and some chunks. Let's put that away. Okay, let's put an egg in there. Oops, oopsie. Okay, let's put some black pepper in here. A little bit of black pepper. And do I have it here at the ready? I don't even know where I put it. Goodness gracious. But that's all right. Don't want to add too much to it. Oh yes, and a little bit of this. Just a little bit because I already had some in there. I need just a little bit. Just a little bit of that because there's already some in there. There's that. And okay. Get that blended in. Just like that. Hope I can positively occupy a little bit of your time. Get your mind off of what's going on. There's so much going on. We pray, of course. I know you all have been praying for the people in the Ukraine. Praying for the people in the Ukraine. Praying for them, their family members. Praying for all the military, American military. Really, I just pray for all military. They're just following instructions. I don't want to see anybody hurt. I know that they're saying that there has been loss of life, and I feel terrible about that. But we're to pray for our military. Pray for these women and children. I saw a video that just made me cry of I believe it was a soldier of the Ukraine. And he's hugging his daughter goodbye as I think mother and daughter are going on a bus. And he had to stay to be in the war. And he's just crying his eyes out. She looks to be about 6 years old. She's crying. I'm looking at it. I'm crying. There's so much going on. When leaders make decisions. When leaders make decisions. I took it down, but I shared on the on a post. I shared on a post how what was I gonna say? Oh, I wanted to see the speech, the unedited speech of Mr. Putin. Mr. Putin. I'm trying to figure out why this is happening. So I sat there and I watched the whole speech. I shared it. I think it's a speech from February. I think the speech is from February the 24th. And he's giving reasons. He's giving reasons as to why all of this stuff is happening. I guess he feels a sense of that. Let's just say they're trying to bring the world together as one. And you had the breakup of Russia decades ago. I forget when that happened. And it almost seems like he feels like the world is against him, not him, but it's kind of like, look, we're this country. This is our country. We have power and strength in our country. And when Russia broke up, the Ukraine became on its own. And it just feels like to me, like all the other countries are trying to weaken Russia, like that or something. Oh, there's a one world order. Y'all remember Bush's daddy, Senior Bush. You remember him talking about we're going to have a one world order. Y'all remember that video? It's been going on and on and on over the years. Well, not everybody agrees about this alleged one world order. Not everybody agrees with that. Okay, so we have our cheeses. I'll bring you over to show you. Okay, so we have the sausage. There's the sausage with the peppers, right? We got the sausage and the peppers. We just wanted to get the frozen sausage that I showed you. That's a jalapeno and cheddar sausage, and you can see the peppers, red, a few yellow are mixed in there, a little bit of orange, and onions. And then you got two different jars of Prego sauce right there. We want to bring these two together. Bring them together. If I can do this, just like this. Just pour that in there. Sorry about the camera getting like that. Just turn this. Make sure to turn that off, and then just mix that together. I'm just winging it. Grandma is just winging it. You got a basil sauce. You got a basil and tomato sauce, that flavor. Basil and tomato flavor. And then a garlic Prego. Two different sauces all mixed together. I took a remainder of two different jars and blended them. And then we got the sausage and all the other stuff in it. You see that? See that? There you go. So there's that. Just so that you can see it. We got the oven set. We have the oven set for 375 degrees. And I know let me stop. Sometimes I want to give you a sentence and it takes 10 paragraphs to make a point. But I think there's a possibility that Mr. Putin feels okay, we shut that off. The sauce is shut off. Everything's bubbling together, but we're going to go ahead and let the temperature come down. But I think I'm trying to understand it, but it almost feels like I could be completely wrong. It almost feels like he's losing a sense of control of power. You know, he sees that the Ukraine is an independent entity, which was once a part of Russia, from what I'm understanding. Correct me in the chat if I'm saying the wrong thing, if I'm incorrect with my information. But it almost feels like the gentleman feels kind of like the UN and NATO and all these people are interfering with them. And he is almost trying to, it's kind of like, you know how somebody says, I'm drawing a line in the sand. Don't you dare step over it. I'm drawing a line in the sand. Don't step over it, right? Let's pretend that's Mr. Putin. So they stepped over the line and Russia broke up. Remember that? From 20 years ago, whenever it was. So it's almost like he feels like, I don't have any control. It looks like everybody's being independent. It looks like because of the separation of Russia, like were weak. I could be wrong in my description, but I listened to the full speech. There's a full speech. I think it's February 24th or 25th, the speech. I said, I want to understand what this man is thinking about. What's going on in Mr. Putin's mind? So I just sat and watched the speech. I shared it. Don't think anybody watched it. I shared it on my community tab for a day, and then I took it down. It's on YouTube. I'm not doing anything wrong. It's on YouTube. Trust me. YouTube has very strict guidelines, and if something's not supposed to be on YouTube, they will remove it. Like when we were praising earlier today, I was playing other people's music, so I delete the video. It's not my music. I could try to play it, not monetize it, put in the description that that's not my music. I said, I'm not going through all that. Whoever was meant to hear and join us together and praise the Lord with the music I shared, those are the folks that were meant to hear it. You know. Okay. Now let's see if we can do it. Like I said, I have the oven set for 375. So you have a cheese mixture with the egg, the mozzarella string cheese cut in little cubes, a little bit of mozzarella cheese. We got the egg, we got the pepper, and the ricotta cheese. So you got that. Then you have extra mozzarella for sprinkling. You've got the oven. We got the lasagna, the oven ready. And then you have the sauce, which I just showed you, which has the jalapeno and cheddar sausage, peppers, onions, and 2 different types of Prego sauce in there. You see that steaming? You see the steam coming off that bad boy? So, we're going to attempt. I'm trying to look at this. I think the first thing I need to do, let's put a little sauce at the bottom. Put a little sauce at the bottom. Try to bring it closer. I'll check the chat in a moment. Let's put a little of the sauce on the bottom. We're just trying a little something with the leftover ingredients. Y'all remember I made the lasagna rolls? And I had some leftover ingredients. And I told you that maybe I would make a mini lasagna. Let's try. If it don't come out good, I'm the only one that's got to eat it. So there you have a layer of sauce with the sausage in it. And then the oven-ready lasagna, right? So let me measure, kind of eye it. I got to break a little piece off. And lay that in there. We're just trying a little something. It's just me, baby. It's just Grandma. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Just put that in there. Now, I forgot. Is it cheese? This lasagna. Wait a minute. Okay. So like that. And let me ask the chat. First, let me check the chat. Thank you for being here and for visiting with Grandma. I do appreciate it. This is a temper tantrum. Come on, Lady Dark Sky. He already lost his yacht, his villa in Italy, and his oil reserve. Oh yeah, they're imposing sanctions on this man. They're trying to get him to back off. So they're squeezing him. Okay, sauce, then meat, then cheese. Thank you, Lady Dark Sky. Okay, sauce, meat, and cheese. Sauce, meat, okay, this is a sauce with the meat. All right, that's the question I was going to ask. All right, Lady Dark Sky. This is a sauce with meat, and then we're going to put the cheese. I'll tell you what, it smells delicious. She says sauce, meat, and cheese. So this is sauce with meat. Okay, don't want to put too much. Now let's put the cheese. I told y'all I would attempt to make a mini lasagna with my leftover ingredients. We're not going to waste anything. I didn't want to leave the ricotta sitting there in the fridge. I had planned on doing this. I said, well, I'll turn the camera on and say hello to my friends. I say, hey, what up? So there is our cheese going on. We'll just do 2 layers, I guess. Oops. There's that. A little bit more. This works out just right, Lady Dark Sky. This the quantity, the bit that I have left. Okay, just a little in the corner. There's that. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of shredded, okay? Try to the cheese is like the glue. You can layer any way you want. The sauce will spread out. All right, thank you, Nez Lover. I take the advice. So this is our glue. This is our glue, boo-boo. We just make sure we get that evenly across. I love having y'all here with me. I love you, Nez Lover. Thank you, Nez Lover, for being here. I appreciate you, sister. And most of all, I appreciate your prayers. Thank you for being here with me and for me. Love you so much. Okay, so now I do believe we put another layer of noodles. Gotta make sure because I don't want it too big. So I gotta kind of break that off like that. I hope I did it right. I believe I did. Let's put our last layer of noodle. Then we're gonna put our sauce and cheese. Let me look at it. Let's make sure. Okay. Oh, we're cutting it close. We're cutting it close. It's kind of tight, but it's all right. All right, baby. Let's put the last layer of sauce with the sausage and peppers and onions in there. It does smell good. Let's put that there. Yes, baby, we're attempting to make a mini, I say attempting, to make a mini lasagna with the leftover ingredients from the sausage rolls that we did the other day. So let's just go ahead and, not much left. Let's hold on to that. Hold on to that. Okay, making sure the meat and stuff is spread out nice. The meat chunks are spread out. I gotta tell you, this smells so good. I just wanna, Ain't I terrible? I'm terrible. All right, and then the cheese. I'll do the cheese. I love hanging out with y'all when I do my goofy little food. When I make my little fledgling meals. We're just trying, baby. We just try. You know, Grandma just tries at what she has. And that's all. Ain't nothing to be ashamed of. Ain't nothing to be ashamed of. Just trying to put it together. There you go. And then let's try to spread that out. Okay. We'll spread that out. It looks good. I'm saying it looks good. I don't know what's going to happen. I'll put it in the oven. I'll cover it. We're going to cover it and put it in the oven. Okay, that looks pretty good. And then we're going to top it with the rest of our mozzarella. Hold on a second. Got our little pieces of noodle, which we don't need. Oh, wait a minute. Little piece of cheese. Can't waste nothing. Hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on. I want to get something. Where is it? Yes. Yes. Shimon. Shimon now. Yes. Insult to injury. Let's have a little of this. Let's drop a little bit of this on top. How about that? Get a little extra flavor in there. And then we're going to go ahead with the rest of this. See, we didn't waste anything. We used all the sauce. We still have lasagna noodles if I want to do this again. And then let's just go across the top. I try to get it in my hand so I have control. There you go. Looks good. Get it nice and even. There you go. That's the last of it, baby. It looks pretty cute. It looks like a cute little lasagna. You rinse my hand. And then we got like a tablespoon or something, right? Like a tablespoon. Let's go like that. Let's go like that. Throw that little leftover. Hold on a second. Get the last of the sauce. Just drop it on there. Little dots of sauce. Let's not waste nothing. Baby, let's not waste nothing. We'll just drop little drizzles over here. Yeah, we did good. We used up everything. That's good. Just drop a little sauce right there. Little drips. Come on now. Just like that. We did good, y'all. We did good. Look at there. Yes. Yes, we used the rest of the ingredients. Now, I think I need to put that on a whatchamacallin. Okay, let me be careful. There you have it. Okay. All right. And let me see, do I have enough foil? Hold on a second. Oh, wait a minute, this is big enough. When I tell you I reuse things, I'm not playing. When I tell you I reuse things, oh yes indeed, I told y'all. That foil was used before, but guess what? It fits over the pan. I ain't playing. Go ahead and laugh at me. Yes, ma'am. I didn't buy a new roll of foil, but I knew I had a little piece left up there. And then we break that off the side. Yes. Don't be embarrassed. Then you take that piece. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Come on now. And you say, well, it's kind of short right there. I just take that piece right there. Come on now. I know I'm not the only one that has ever done this part with the reusing of foil. Don't tell no. If you won't tell anybody, I won't tell anybody, okay? Shh. She with her raggedy leftover foil. Yep. Hey, long as it does the job, go ahead and laugh. With her raggedy little channel. Go ahead and laugh at me. You're being really cruel. I don't take myself, y'all know I don't take myself that serious, right? She doesn't even have a new piece of foil. Leave me alone. Uh-oh. Grandma dropping stuff from the window. I got this. I think it would be advisable for me to put it on here. I think so. So here you go. Yep. Let me just take it like this. Okay. All right. 375 degrees. I looked at I looked at this. It said 375. I'm going according to this box. All right, kids. Here we go. It's kind of heavy. Oh, come here. There we go. Okay. Here goes nothing. All right. Let me look at the box. See, I don't make lasagna a lot, and sometimes I just look at the box. It says preheat the 375, blah, 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 blah. And then 45 to 50 minutes. I don't know about that. Well, If I can't think of anything else to do, I may just come back. But we'll try to hang in here. We'll try to hang in here. Y'all ain't got to hang around for 45 minutes or whatever. It's up to you. I'm gonna plug this in. Hey! Don't, no. Ooh. Oh, no, you don't. Child. Okay, let's go to kitchen timer. We're going to say 30 minutes. We'll say 30 minutes. It says 40 to 45 minutes. My oven is wackadoodle. So we're going to say 32 minutes. 32. Hit the start button. There we go. And then I get nervous. Can I interact with people without them falling asleep for 40 minutes? Is it possible? Yeah, look at my hair. Let's go over to the light. Yep. It's dyed and fried. Here's the thing about the hair. You know the hair is fried. But my whole life has always been like this. This side has always been a little bit thinner. Child, I'm a Heinz 57. The Lord took leftover parts and threw my sorry behind together. I look weird. My body's shaped weird. It's just how it is. I can't help that, right? I can lose weight maybe, but other than that, this is it, right? So you can see, maybe not, that there seems like there's less hair on this side, and it's a little bit thicker and poofy on that side. My whole life. One side is kind of like a little more manageable, and then this side, like that my whole life. I don't understand it. I'm not trying to understand it. I'm just glad that I'm all right, and I don't know why he made me this way, but okay. Let me go get my chair. Where are you? Where'd you go? Where are you, boo-boo? Where is my cat? Boo-boo. Child. Boo-boo. Where are you, baby? Did you jump up in a cabinet or something? Child, if she's up on top of the cabinets, I'd do a backflip. Where'd you go, boo-boo? Boo-boo. Where you at? Oh, there you are. Okay, I was worried. I knew you went in there. Yeah, I see you. Hold on, let them see you. Oh. There she is. Sorry, I got my coat. I dropped my coat on the floor. There she is. She's all right. Yeah, she's all right. You okay? Do you want some tuna fish? It's a choice of tuna fish, or I got the gravy cat food. Let me spoil you. Let me spoil her. Let me spoil my cat. Hold on a second. Let's go ahead and give her some of this. She's got her dry mixed food, but let me give her some. Let me spoil the baby with some of this stuff. She loves it. You know how, at least my cat Fancy, and this cat right here, she loves the gravy, right? So this says extra gravy. So I got it on purpose for her because I know she likes the gravy. So she gets the dry food, she gets the wet food, and I made chicken wings the other day. I take the meat out from the middle, no skin, and then I give her some of that. Or if I'm going to have a turkey sandwich, I'll flake the turkey up and give it to her. I try to make sure that my baby has the dry food with the Vita Vita Vegemins and the wet food, and then some other kinds of meat in the middle of the week. She's getting a little bit bigger, It's kind of weird. They say that a cat allegedly reaches its full growth at about 2 years, possibly. You can correct me, you cat lovers and you cat experts in the chat can correct me. I haven't had a kitten in decades. It's been a mighty long time, but we're doing good. She's doing good. And like I said, I can put it in here when I'm done so it doesn't go bad. I've got this. I finally got to the bottom of this container. So we're going to do, I don't know if you can see that, but there is, I got to be careful, there is right here a lot of gravy. See, I even spilled some. So what we do is just break it up. She will not eat a whole can. She will eat about a tablespoon or a tablespoon and a half of this at a time. That's all she wants. I just give her, and then I figured it out. I put a half a can down, and then I looked about an hour later. She had just eaten about a tablespoon's worth. I'm like, okay. So the next time I put a tablespoon and a half, and she ate most of it. But it's trial and error with your babies. It's trial and error. It's trial and error, but there's a lot. If you think I'm kidding, see? There's a lot of that gravy, and she likes that. All right, yeah, you smell it. Okay, y'all give me a second. Let me bring you back. Yes, you hear her, right? All right, come on. I don't want to tease you. I want you to hear. Come on. Yes, baby, come on. There you go. Come here. Here you go. Here you go. Hold on. Just 1 second, y'all. There you go. There you go. All right. And spoil, you get 2 tablespoons. I gave her 2 tablespoons. And then I got this, I got the leftover container so it doesn't get dry. Believe it or not, if I take it out of the fridge, I put it on a little glass plate and cover it, and I heat it for about 8 seconds just to break the chill off it, you know. That's what I do. So I'm going to put that, boop. We're going to put this in here so that it doesn't, and put that in there. Okay. Oh yeah, we gotta spoil the baby now. You gotta spoil the baby. You gotta spoil the baby. Yes, you do. We kind of lift that up and let the air out, just like that. See? Yes, ma'am. Spoil the baby. I only have 1 cat, and then I got 2 to 3 outdoor cats. Just 1 second. I'm just trying to get myself in order here. I got my plate. And my fork ready for the lasagna. We have to those of you that just came in, we took the leftover ingredients from the lasagna rolls and we made an itty bitty lasagna, and it's in the oven right now. And the timer, 24 minutes and 13 seconds for us to check it and see if it's going to hold together. Okay. Kind of chilly in here. Finally, the weather is finally breaking here. I think it's tomorrow. I think it may be tomorrow that tomorrow here in my town in Oregon, I think we're going to reach, I got a hair in my eye. I think we're going to reach 65 degrees, believe it or not. As soon as it starts to be about, it's a hair you can't see, but I can feel. Excuse me. I'm just looking at my face. I'm like, damn. Sorry, y'all had to plug you in. We got about a half an hour. Like I said, if you want to... Yeah, thank you, Nez Lover. Yeah, about 2 years, and then she'll be at her full size. But it's kind of weird. It's like Nez Lover, you know this, and other cat lovers in the chat know this, that when you first get them, they're itty bitty, and it seems like they're not going to stop growing. They just get bigger, and they get to be. She's like the teenagery age, if you will. And so now she's the size that she is, and it's almost Nez Lover. It's almost like she stopped growing a little bit. Like she stopped growing. She's being well fed. I'm very careful. I like to, like I said, I apologize for repeating myself, but I like to give her a variety of different things. I just don't want to give her just dry cat food. I think that's a mistake. I think that's the mistake that I made with Fancy. She ate a little bit of meat, not as much as this one is getting. And then in the beginning, I have the milk, the powdered milk that has all the vitamins in it. She has no interest in having the milk. I tried to put some milk down for her. She doesn't want it. She just wants water now. So I'm like, okay, you don't want the milk anymore? That's cool. But yeah, you have to sit there and evaluate. And I told you all over and over, I've gone through many different brands of cat food, like 4 or 5 different kinds. So right now she's loving that gravy stuff, the Friskies with extra gravy. She's eating that. And like I said, I'll get that container that I put the food in. I'll get a glass bowl. I'll put 2 tablespoons with some gravy in it. Put a plate over it, and I'll nuke it for 8 to 10 seconds, just so it gets you break the chill off it, and it's like it's at room temperature. Because if it goes from fridge to the plate, she don't like it. So, yeah, I know this sounds crazy, but I love the cat, and I just do what I gotta do. Goat milk? Okay. Hey, Lapicius. My cat is indoor only. She gets wet in the morning and dry. Exactly. Exactly, Lapicius. Yes. And she's a lot more settled now. She's a lot more settled and calm now. I'll come out here and she's just sitting there. Or I'll come out here and she'll just sit with me, Some nights she's running a race. Other nights, she's just calm and sleep. She's going through the maturing. All the goofiness and running and goofiness, that's called being a kitten. That's called being a kitten. They're going to do it. And that's all right. Look, I'd rather have my cat running around in the middle of the night and knowing she's well than to have her just laying there lethargic and have me like this. Yeah, I got a comment the other day, and they're probably watching me right now because there's about 27 people in here. I got a comment. The person was very angry with me. And they were so angry with me and about my cat. They said that I shouldn't own a cat and that I should take my cat to a shelter because it's terrible how you lure your cat into a carrier or a cage. I lure my cat into the carrier or the whatever, and they just went off on me. And what else did they say? Something like, I'm surprised that no one has called you out on that, and blah, 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 blah. They went on and on and on. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to show you how badly I'm mistreating my cat. And she's suffering. I'm an evil woman, and I'm mistreating my cat. She just ate. There she is just sitting there next to me. There she is wanting to come up here. That's because the reason why my cat wants to get on my lap and play is because I'm being so, I'm mistreating her. You see, I'm mistreating her. Yeah, they told me that I should not own any cats and that I need to take my cat to a shelter. Yeah, I'm so cruel. I'm being so cruel. I'm just so cruel. It's hard to see in here. Let me see if I can turn another light on. I'm so cruel to my cat, everybody. She got a dinner plate full of food, and she's got her little scratchy thing. And my sister sent me this, and there's her potty box. So she's got this whole area to herself because I'm really mean. I'm just mean to my cat. You know, I'm abusive, and I'm abusive to my cat, everybody. She's got her toys, and I got a leftover box she likes to play in, and she's got these toys right here, and you can see she's right there because I'm just being so mean. You know, yep. They told me you should not own cats. You shouldn't own a cat. I should take my cat to the shelter. You should think very carefully before you leave me comments like that, dear. You should think very carefully. You don't live with me. You don't live here. You don't live here. Yeah, I'm so cruel. That's why she wants to every time I sit here, she wants to be right next to me. Yeah, I'm being abusive to my cat. You right there. All right? You all right? Yeah. Hmm? Okay. All right. Let me just sit here quiet. Let me just sit here for a second. If you think I'm taking my baby to a shelter, you have lost your damn mind. You need to really think before you leave me comments talking about I lure a cat into a cage or whatever you said. Yep, there's she right there, just cleaning herself. My cat's right next to me, she just chilling, just cleaning herself, relaxing. But I digress. Now, Nez Lover. Hey, Chef Fine as Wine. Thank you so very much, Truth Kelly. Yeah, this is just my hair washed, conditioned, and I just let it dry. This is how my hair dries. I say, you know something, we were praising the Lord earlier. I said, I'm just going to put the clip in my hair, and it ain't about looking at me. Yeah, it ain't about looking at me. We're praising the Lord. Yeah, yeah, put your cat in a shelter. You shouldn't own cats. Yeah, you're abusive. Oh, and I think you have, oh yeah, and I think you have an anger problem. I think you have an anger problem. There she is. You're abusive. You see my cat? What do you think? Hmm? You want me to take you to the shelter? Want me to take you to the shelter? Somebody left a comment that I was abusive and that you should go to a shelter. What do you think? Yeah, y'all saw it. She was in there a second ago. I came and sat down. Where is she now? But anyways, took him to the vet. He gave him antibiotics. It didn't bring down the tumor. We are taking Leo somewhere else. He might need surgery. We're going to pray for your baby. Of course, we're going to pray for your cat. You talking about the cat? Yeah, you said the vet. Okay, yes, the cat. Yeah, some people need to stop. Some people need to stop going on people's channels, leaving asinine and stupid comments, just bothering people. Don't even live with me. You don't know me. You don't live here. You don't see me in there cleaning up the poopy box, sweeping under the poopy box, mopping under it, putting disinfectant on the floor, picking up her water dish, bringing it over to the sink, scrubbing it with scalding hot water and soap, rinsing it till it squeaks as I rub against the inside of it, giving her bottled water. She don't get water from the tap. Got all them toys in there playing. Yeah, there she is. Yeah, she's abused. Yeah, okay. How many cats do you own? Why don't you show your profile picture? How many cats do you own? You don't have any videos on your channel. You don't have any videos about cats on your channel. Why not? And you don't have a profile picture. I got a profile picture, and you know it's me because I'm looking at your ass right now. Where is your profile picture? What is your name? Instead of calling yourself, what was the name? It was you call yourself Prince Andrew. Prince Andrew is the fake name that you use. Where is your picture? And if you know more about cats than me and Nez Lover and every other cat person in the chat, do a video about how to care for cats on your channel. Instead of coming over to the old woman and messing with me. If you know about cats better than Nez Lover, better than me, better than Awilda, and everyone else that loves cats in this channel, make a video about the caring of cats on your channel and show your face. I'm right here. I've been on YouTube with my big fat head since 2013. Trust me, if I did not like cats, I would not have one. And furthermore, I wouldn't be spending money going out and buying and taking care of these cats out here. Okay, we have 9 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. Risky business, 00. Cat owner and cat lover over here have 3. Nez Lover, sounds like my old trolls, Lynn. Sorry, that's all right. Hey, Lawanda, how you doing? There's a lot of people in my chat. Some people come here, some for the cat videos. You know, they like to look at and they're very short. My channel's about this big. I'm nobody. Y'all know that. I'm nobody. I'm about this big. And we need to pray for Sister Awilda's cat baby. And she said here, this is Awilda Vegas, took him to the vet. He gave him antibiotics. It didn't bring down the tumor. We are taking Leo somewhere else. He might need surgery. Thank you for the prayers. We'll pray for kitty cat Leo. I held this cat in my hands today in the kitchen. You're going to think I'm stupid, but I picked her up after I got off the live broadcast. I picked her up and stood in my kitchen, and I held her like a baby and prayed for her. I pray for my cat. I may look stupid, and people may think I'm crazy, but I believe in praying for our kitty cats, our dogs, our gerbil, our fish. They're members of the family. We may seem a little bit wackadoodle, but that's all right. I just held her for about 5 minutes straight praying for her. And there you be. All right. Okay. Yeah. We good? We good? Can I pick you up or no? Can I pick you up? Let me see if I can pick her up. Ugh. Come here. Come on. I got you. Up. Here we go. Let's see how big she is now. This is how big the baby is now. Go ahead and have an ear of corn. This is how big the baby is now. About like this. Not that big. Get a good look. All right, I'm going to put you down. We got to check the lasagna, okay? All right? Oh, I do get angry. I'll admit that I have an anger problem. I'll admit to that. The part of the, I think you have anger issues. I do have anger issues. I'm angry at Satan. I'm angry at the Satan and his minions for trying to destroy us that love the Lord. You want to talk about anger? I'm angry about that. That's for sure. I'm angry about that. That's for sure. I got one sister one of our sisters is going to be going in for surgery. She's going to be going in for surgery. I'm not going to say her name because the reason why I'm not going to say the name is because I was sent a text message from another sister, another prayer warrior, about our sister, and she's going to be going in for surgery. I'll contact my sister that sent me the original message to see if she wants me to say anything. But we have a sister that will be going in, I believe it's either the 13th or the 15th. I forget when. She's going in for some surgery. And there's a lot of people dealing with a lot of things. Our sister Raina Lynn, you know Raina Lynn from Hawaii. Her son is going through chemo. You know, I told you about Brother Scott and Sister Betsy dealing with what they're dealing with. There's a lot of people hurting. So I take that anger, I'll throw it over there up against that thing. Oh, we're dealing with so much. And then we have members of the military that are going over to deal with Russia and all that other business with Russia. There's so much going on. There's some people still dealing with the aftermath of COVID. There's some people trying to regain the sense of smell, their sense of taste back. There's some people that are trying to get strength back in their bodies. See, a lot of people dealing with a lot of things. We don't have time to sit there and try to go after one another and to be disrespectful and angry with one another. Well, that's not going to do us any good. Being petty. No, we don't have time for that, sister. We don't have time for that. Oh, Boo-Boo, that looks good. Oh, that looks good. I know the cheese is kind of stuck there. Baby, that looks good. Oh my goodness, that looks really good. I told you my oven is it runs on the hot side. I just wanna look. I think we're gonna leave that off, and we're gonna put it in for another 5 minutes with the cover off, with the foil off, okay? But it looks really good. The cheese looks nice and gelled or set up, if you will. So let's go ahead and put her in for about 5 minutes, okay? But this is pretty much done. And as you saw, the sausage and all that was already cooked. I cooked that ahead of time. You know, the sausage, the onions, and all the stuff that's in the sauce. So let's put her back. And let's set this. The timer's at 2 minutes. We're gonna stop that. And we're gonna do another 5 minutes. Let's see. No, not that 5 minutes. Kitchen timer. 0:05. Okay, we'll give her another 5 minutes with the foil off. And then I think we're good. Oh my goodness. And if you're wondering, see? Are you comfortable? I know. Hold on. Yes, forever, yep, forever attached to me. My baby. Hello, everyone. Hey, Cassandra. Hello, everyone in the chat. Please thumbs up the live. Thank you, Cassandra, so very much. That's my parrot. It looks like I got a parrot on my shoulder, but it's a cat. 10 more, please. Thank you, Cassandra, so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, Risky Business, so much. Nez Lover, thank you so very much. Yeah, angry. I don't know. If I gotta have any anger, I gotta have some anger at what's trying to sit there and attack all of us. That devil's been busy for thousands of years. Talking about I got anger issues. I do have anger issues when it comes to the enemy, and even for her or him, I think it's a woman. The way the wording is, even for the person that left a negative comment, I'm praying for you. We don't have time to sit there and go at each other. We need to be praying for one another. You think I'm sideways and I'm doing something wrong? You need to pray for my son. Give me some prayers. Take your energy. Take your energy. Come on. You all right? Take your energy and turn that around for something positive and pray. There's too much going on in our own households with our children, our relatives, husbands, wives, boyfriends, girlfriend, adult children. You know, there's too much going on. There's too much going on. Right, boo-boo? Isn't that right? We got too much going on around the world, don't we? Yes, we do. Yes, Stella is gorgeous. Hey, look at that thing. Look at that thing. She's the boss. She's the boss. She's the boss. She's the one that's got me going crazy. Well, she doesn't like this cat food. Well, I have a half a can left. I'm gonna give it to the outdoor kitty cats, and they party hardy. They love any kind of cat food except that senior food. They eat it because they're hungry, but they don't like it. So now I got the other bag, and I'm kind of mixing it, you know. But I have had the pate food. It comes in the little white containers that are connected. You can break them in half. The pate food, the chunks, the El Cheapo food, the more expensive cat food. I've run through about four different kinds where she was loving it, and I was just great. Okay, I can scoop this out. Like Risky Business said, you give them the wet, and then the dry the rest of the day. You just put that out, and they come by and nibble on it. But yeah, she's kind of fussy. And sometimes, believe it or not, even if I bake chicken, I'll bake some chicken legs and then I'll go under the skin, get the meat, and cut it in itty bitty little pieces. Sometimes, fresh baked chicken, she'll sniff it. She may take one little piece and she won't eat it. Very finicky cat. That's just how it is. But we love our babies and we just try our best. Hey, Sister Susie. Cuddles for Precious Joy. Right there. Oh, there we go. Well, I don't know who you are, but... Ah! Oh, go ahead and be a movie star. Go ahead and be a movie star. Say hello to the chat. She just chilling. And I found out, and I recognized that the reason why the cat jumps on the counter is because when I go outside to feed the other cats, she wants to see. So I brought her outside. Put her on my lap. The outdoor cats really just kind of sniff at her nose. They really don't want anything to do with her. They're like, look, we out here trying to survive, you spoiled brat. You're a spoiled indoor cat. You can't roll with us outdoor cats. She wants to play. She's sniffing at them. Oh, let's play. They're like, oh, you don't know. We're dealing with some hard times outside. And there you have the itty bitty little lasagna we made with the leftovers. You can see it for yourself. But you and I know that it's got to cool. That needs to sit there and kind of gel up. But that looks pretty freaking good. But in the meantime, in between time, boo-boo, while we're waiting for that to cool, Shimon, we're gonna be real naughty. we're gonna be real. Oh, let me look at what the temperature should be. Temperature. Do not consume. Can you believe they have to put the statement? Do not consume raw dough. They have to put that because at least one human being ate it raw and probably got sick. Flaky butter, artificially flavored. Do not, preheat to 350. Dark non-stick. I got a dark non-stick baking. Place 1 inch of 13 to 16 minutes. All right. 13 to 16 minutes, boo-boo. 13 to 16 minutes. Okay, well we'll use this pan right here. Let's move the little mini lasagna over. And by the time the biscuits are ready, this should be the little mini lasagna. So we made a little mini lasagna from the leftovers. And so what we'll do is we'll take our biscuits. There we go. We'll get our biscuits over here. Okay. And we'll just put them down. These are the ones from Safeway, a supermarket Safeway. I hear the kids, they're out there playing basketball. And that's good. You should not, if you hear kids just enjoying themselves playing basketball, just be happy that they are. Considering a lot of our children maybe not our children, but a lot of kids, they just want to park their butt and play video games. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with video games, but it's nice to hear the kids playing basketball, and sometimes they're out there for 2 and 3 hours. That's good. We want them out in the warm weather. It started to rain a little bit before I turned the camera on, but apparently it must have stopped because the babies are outside. The babies are outside playing basketball, and that's good. That makes grandma very happy. So there you go. That makes grandma very happy. Just right there. So we'll pop those bad boys in. Thank you for visiting with me. Whether you visit for a few minutes, you stay for 5 minutes, or a minute, and there's the baby. You're just about to go to sleep. You see there? Boo-boo. Boo-boo. Say hi. She's just chilling. She likes sitting at the back of that chair. She likes sitting on the back of that chair. So if I'm sitting on it, she'll sit on it. But what I like to do is I bring some blankets. I'll grab one of my pillows from the bedroom. Excuse me, ma'am. I'll grab a pillow or two from the bedroom and bring my cell phone in here. And bring my cell phone in here. There you go. Just chilling. I hope you don't mind me showing my baby. I don't show her enough. But there she's just relaxing. Y'all saw she just had the gravy of Friskies food, the wet food with extra gravy. And then she has the dry food. She's just relaxing. You want to get down? And then do whatever you want to do. So we're gonna look at the clock. We have it's 1:22 here. We've been on for an hour and 22 minutes and 33 seconds. So when it says we've been on for an hour and a half, the biscuits should be ready. I may have to turn them over. It's kind of weird. My oven it's hot. It browns the biscuits on the bottom. They're risen, but they need to be flipped over. It's weird with my stove. Thank you, Sister Cassandra, for being here. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it, and I don't know where she went. Well, let's have a look. We're just waiting. Thank you so very much, Someone's Princess 3. Welcome to my channel. And let's take a look. Let's see what she's doing. It's kind of dark in here. She's just eating. She had a big old dinner plate full of food, and she's just eating. And see? There's her water. It's a scratch post. There's her potty. I'm getting her a better potty in about 3 weeks. She's going to get the covered potty. She's just chilling. There's her. Some of the toys. Believe it or not, she likes the box. And some toys. There's other toys in the corner, the ball, and that she likes to scratch. It says, wipe your paws from the dollar store. From the dollar store. It says wipe your paws. She likes to scratch on that too. She's got a little mousey. Got her other little mousey. And I on purpose, I put these boxes in here on purpose. She likes playing in the boxes. So yes, they're on the floor for her. And there's your right there. I see. Prove the point. She likes to scratch on it. Thank you for proving the point. Will you see? I'm telling you, my cat understands English. I said she likes to scratch on that thing. She walks over and she scratches on it in front of all of us. Thank you for backing me up, kid. And there's something, sometimes your wish comes true. I don't believe she scratches on it. She walks over and just scratches on it. Oh, thank you all for being here. I'm just waiting on my biscuits to get done so we can tear into this lasagna. I'm waiting for these biscuits to get done. We made a mini lasagna. I just put a very generic title to this, but we just made this. We just made this. Yeah, cats will surprise you. I'm telling you, cats are very smart. And where do you suppose she is? Because I came in here, right? I came back in the kitchen. See? She's just waiting for me. Wherever I go, I know she goes. Yep. And then I gotta go to the bathroom. She just outside the bathroom. She sits down. I go in and go pee pee. I come out. She's just saying, "Meow." She's just waiting for me outside the bathroom. So I hope this calms the nerves of the person that left the comments. Now I hope you're here. I hope you're here, and I hope you're watching, so you can see for yourself that my cat is just fine. And no, I'm sorry. I am not taking my cat to a shelter. Okay? Yeah, you can tell abuse. You can tell when an animal is being abused. Like when they bring a dog, you've seen the videos, it's sad as heck. When they bring a dog to a shelter, and this dog sadly has been hit or abused, when you go to approach it gently, it goes like this. It snaps at you, or it cowers. It cowers because it expects to be hit. You can tell. You can tell when a cat or a dog is abused. If I was an abusive person, let me smile at the camera. I really love cats and I'm evil. I turn the camera off and I'm mean as hell. That cat would not be following me all around. And she would not want to be right next to me like that. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. People need to be careful what they say. Be careful how you handle me. Be nice now. Don't be so mean. Be nice. I just have to turn them over because they get brown on one side right quick. It's sad when you want to, you kind of want to ignore a comment, but at the same time, you want to make sure that people understand. Let's see. I'm just turning the biscuits over, honey. Yeah, you know. You know when something's not right. Okay, now I'll just show you. Let's see if I can show you what I'm talking about, okay? My oven does not heat evenly, and you can see right here by looking at the tops or the biscuits, okay? Now you can see I just turned them over. They're very brown underneath. But you notice the difference where they're darker here, that's darker, and they're lighter there. See? So I gotta turn this around so they can heat it the other way. Sorry, my oven is not clean. I should clean my oven, I suppose. So what I do is I gotta turn them around this way. I gotta turn them around this way and then put them back in. All right, and we'll give them maybe another 3 minutes. I gotta be careful. I don't want them to get burned. My oven is just, I don't know. It's a cheap oven. I'm grateful to have the oven, but it's not, it's not fancy. I wish I had the money. I would just buy a new stove. I think they would allow me to do it if I said I'm going to buy an apartment-sized stove that I'm going to own, an electric one. I think they would let me do it and just come get. I'd have to clean this, and then they would simply come and remove it. I do wish I had a better stove, but it is what it is. And just so you see again, I come in here, she comes in here. You see? Because she knows I'm about to sit there. Yeah. She just chilling. Just relaxing. She's getting real big. You can see how big she is now. Okay. Let's take a look at this. All my cat wants is for me to pet her and to love her. They don't ask for much. They don't ask. Our kitty cat babies don't ask for much. They just want us to feed them and love them and give them attention and throw the ball and play with them and give them toys. And like I say, I open up my front door and there's the metal, I call it a cage, but I'll open up the door. The weather's going to be warm tomorrow. So I put a fleece blanket. I'll just show you. It's easier to just, you've seen it before. I believe I can do it now. It feels really warm now. I'll do it in front of y'all and let you see what I do. But I just try to do little things so my cat doesn't get bored, They get bored. You're certainly going on about the cat. Well, I love the cat. Trust me, she will come here in a few seconds. When I open this door. Watch. She come right here, watch. Boop. Instant kitty cat. And what I do. Oh. I know. I just take the blanket. I know, don't get upset. I'm just put this here. Underneath that right there, one of the outdoor kitty cats sleeps right there. Right there. And she knows it. And sometimes they touch noses, but this is locked. And then she likes to sit right there and just leave a space like this, right? Just take this, put it under there. So the door isn't open so people aren't looking in. And then she can go over here, chill a little bit. I'll leave that open for a few minutes. And then she can run back in here if she wants. This is locked, so she can't get out. But she can get some fresh air. She likes to look there. You notice she come like that, like right quick. She can do that or she can jump in the window and look outside. But I try to make it in such a way, I can't let you out that door. There's too many male cats out there. And you ain't ready. You ain't about that life. You ain't about that life. But yeah, just put the little blankie and let her sit there. I try to make it so she doesn't get bored. Because we're just here together in this little rectangle. Oh yeah. All right. Okay, I think we're good. We're good. Let me turn the biscuits off. And then we're going to attempt to cut into our little itty bitty, our mini lasagna. There you have your biscuits. And just so you see that? Oh, they get brown quick. But there you have your biscuits. Ooh-wee, y'all, I'm getting tired. So let us cut into this in just 1 second. Heavenly Father, thank you so much for the wonderful meal that you have given me. You have blessed me with it, Father. Thank you so very much. I pray that you bless it for the nourishment of my body and not to do any harm, Lord. Bless this meal in the name of Yeshua HaMashiach, Most High God. Bless everyone in this chat and all of their family members. Please grant all of their prayer petitions and my own and my family's as well, if within your will. Bring healing and wholeness, not only physically, but mentally and spiritually. Please give us what we need to make it each and every day, Lord. Bring that one back to Christ that has stepped away out of frustration. Bind all fear, binding all fear, doubt and unbelief, Father. In Yeshua HaMashiach's name we pray and ask it. And Father, bind the spirit of depression and replace it with the joy, the special joy that only you can give all of us, Father. Be with the people in Russia even right now as they're dealing with this conflict. Be with our men and women in the military. And be with the other soldiers from the other side as well. They are just following instructions. Help the people, Lord. And the families, Lord. In Yeshua HaMashiach's name, Most High God, we pray and ask it and thank you in advance for it. Amen. And amen. Oh, yes, indeed. I don't sit here holding any hate or anything like that. The Russian soldiers, all the soldiers on either side they signed up for the military and they are doing as instructed. Some of them probably wish that none of this was happening. They would rather be at a station somewhere not dealing with conflict. They have husbands and wives and children, mothers and fathers. They would rather not be dealing with this conflict. Well, it's cutting through nicely. Let's see if we can get a nice hunk old lasagna. I don't want it to fall. I'm trying so it don't fall apart. I'd like to get one nice piece. Oh, my beloveds. I think we have touchdown. Hold on. Oh, look at there. Uh-oh. Oh, a little sauce drop. My beloved, she's holding together nice. She's holding together nicely. She's holding together. There you go. It looks pretty good. Let's turn it this way. See the inside with the meat, all the sausage and everything. Looks pretty good. Grab some that aren't quite as, but some of them are a little bit overdone. But grab a couple of these. Just like that. Thank you, Lord. Let the Heavenly Father be at the helm. I'm talking to somebody. Turn it over to the Lord. I'm talking directly to somebody. Turn that over to the Lord. Sometimes I gotta turn. I opened up the cat food one. Sometimes I gotta turn my son and anything that my son is dealing with. Sometimes I gotta turn my son over to the Lord in his situation. You know. Sometimes I gotta do that. I pray for him and then I turn it over to the Lord. It's when he leaves this planet, when my son leaves the earth, whenever God makes a decision to do that, I would like for him and my grandchildren and the mother of my grandchildren and her mother and father and siblings and entire family, my siblings and family members in Connecticut, in New York and in California. I'd like my family and every single member of your family and the friends that you love like family. I'd like all of us, when we leave this world, to go into the kingdom of God. That's what I want for all of us and the ones that we love. That's the goal. That's what we want. But in the meanwhile, in between time, we occupy living our lives until that happens. And that's all. Well, what else can we do? What else can we do, my beloveds? Stop yip yapping and taste. Stop yip yapping and taste the lasagna. I will. Can I be greedy? Can I be greedy and put a little bit of that on it? You know what my son likes to do? He likes to put hot sauce on it. Last I knew, that's what he used to do. You all right? Are you done with that? Are you done? Yeah? Okay, hold on. She's done. Let me shut the door. You done? They're not out there right now, boo. Yeah, it's kind of cold. It's getting kind of cold. That's why. Okay. Let me lock the door. It's kind of cold outside. I understand. Yeah, it's getting kind of, the sun is going to be setting. And thank you for the amens. The sun is going to be setting. And it's even kind of cold for her. I take her outside I pick her up. And I'll go to the back and sit outside when it's sunny. And just let her sniff around. And sometimes I'll walk from the back. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'll walk from the back with her in my arms to the front. You see, I get her out I won't put her down, but I'll let her, and then like you just saw, I'll open the door. But this is a little mini lasagna that we made because first I think it was TikTok. They had that recipe for lasagna rolls. So I got the ingredients. It's the same, of course, as lasagna. And we did that a few days ago. And then I had mentioned that I would try to make a mini lasagna with the leftover ingredients. And this is what we've done today, a 2-layer mini lasagna. And thank you, Lady Dark Sky. I was trying to figure out, I couldn't remember, is it sauce? I put sauce, then noodles, then I think we put sauce, then cheese. But I asked for some help in the chat. I couldn't remember that. I hadn't made it regular lasagna in a mighty long time. So let's cut this way so you can look at it. Let's see. See if she holds together. Held together nicely. Inside is 2 different kinds of Prego sauce. And we have cheddar and jalapeno sausage. And then red, green pepper with onion. We let the peppers cook. We cook the sausage first. We cut it up in little chunks. We cut up the vegetables. We put that and let that cook because it was frozen. The onion and peppers were frozen. So we let that all cook together. We added the sauce. Then we did the typical lasagna layering. And this is what you have. Just 2 rows side by side in the little mini pan that you saw. And baby, the first thing that's hitting me is those chunks of sausage. Baby, I'm sorry, Olive Garden. Olive Garden, sit down. I know you have the tour of Italy, which I have purchased when I used to go to the Olive Garden. Olive Garden, give your employees who make the tour of Italy, let them sit down. Sit down, Olive Garden employees that put this together. I'm telling you, I'm spoiled. I am spoiled right here. I am so spoiled. It's like I'm eating at a restaurant. Baby, if I can do it, you can do it. If I can put this little itty bitty lasagna together, you can do it. Of course you can. And many of you have. Those chunks of sausage and peppers and ricotta and mozzarella and those two types of sauce, baby. Baby. Here, take a bite now. The nice, flaky, big old biscuits. My hips will cry in the morning as I gain weight. Baby. That's good. I'm telling you. I like the this is the first time I've tried it. I tried the oven baked I'm sorry. Let me get my words together. The oven ready lasagna noodles. I tried those with the lasagna rolls. And of course, there's leftover oven ready lasagna noodles. And that's what I use for this. And as you can see, you saw me. You can back this video up. I think I'll leave this video up. You can back it up. And you can go ahead and have the Olive Garden at home, baby. Have the olive. Don't worry about DoorDash. Just get your noodles, get your sauce, get your cheeses, and do what Grandma just did. And you know that I have a little dinky apartment-sized stove. So if I can do it, you can do it. Yeah, you live by yourself, you can do it the way I did and have two lasagna noodles side by side in a smaller dish if you choose. Tomorrow it will be lasagna for dinner. I'm not playing. I don't waste. Boo-boo, look at me. Come here, baby. Come here. Come over here. I have a lasagna and biscuits on my stove. You are not jumping on the counter, boo-boo. And why don't I want you on the counter? Because you use a litter box. Okay? Yeah. Okay? All right? Okay. Okay. I know. Can I have my sleeve back? Thank you. She's like, all right, I'll just sit here. Yeah, that's why. To those of you that get upset when I go on and on about the counter. Because right now, you saw I got biscuits up there. I got a lasagna up there. And I have a cat that uses a litter box. I don't want your litter box paws near the food that I'm about to put in my mouth. Handle your business. Don't get offended. Don't get offended. Some people get mad when I say that. You handle your kitchen, your animals, the way you want to. Why? Because that's your house, your kitchen, your counter, your animals. You handle your animals the way you want to. And I'll do the same here, the way I want to. Okay? Now, if you got your counters, I suppose, you got your counters all clear, the dishes, the pots, and the pans are put away, And then you've got those round covers that you put over your burners. And your cat jumps up on the counter to look out the window. And you go over and clean the top of your counters before you start cooking. So please, don't get angry with me. I understand everybody has a different situation, and I'm not trying to be a jerk, okay? I'm not. But I'm looking at my biscuits. They're sitting right there. My biscuits are right there. So don't get mad at Grandma. You handle your home the way you want to, boo-boo. Handle your home and your pets the way you choose to. Because that's not my house, it's yours. That's not my dog or cat, that's yours. Okay? That's good. Oh, that's okay, Legendary Beauty. Hey, Legendary Beauty. Hey, Sister Carla. Hi, Sister Susie. Yeah, you don't have to add anything. You don't even have to add sausage if you don't want to. I just happened to have some leftovers up there, and I just took them out and cooked them up. Yeah, you can have a meatless lasagna, or get the Morningstar Farms veggie crumbles, or turkey, or ground chicken, or no meat. And it's going to taste just as good, in my opinion. You can just load that up and have extra vegetables. You can just have extra vegetables. Yes, you sure could. You sure could. But this came out really well. And y'all know I can't cook. I just put food together so I can stay alive. So I can stay alive, boo. Well, I knew I'd do it. Well, yeah. Just trying to show you the top, but you see it. I keep dropping it. You see it. She in the living room. I'm being nosy. I'm peeping at her. She's all right. She just jumped behind the love seat. Yeah, they get bored. Cats get bored. They want to do something. That's why I opened that door like that for her. That's why, we get all the toys and things for her. Sometimes, child, it'll be 11 o'clock at night or 1 o'clock in the morning, and I got a bottle cap in my hand. I got my pink, that pink robe I wear all the time. I got my pajamas on. I got my gold, goofy-looking slippers on. My hair just thrown in a bun or whatever, thrown back. I just sit over there on the floor, and I'm just throwing the cap, and she's bringing it back. I'm throwing a little bottle cap, and she's bringing it back. I try so she don't get bored. I mean, I can't do it all day long, but I try to keep her, occupied. I try to do little different things. You know what's good when it's just about gone. You know what's good when I tear it up like that. Come on here now. I just put together a little mini lasagna, and if I can do it, I know I'm repeating myself, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. And like Sister said, she wouldn't have meat in her lasagna, and that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. When I did the lasagna rolls that I did, there was no meat in them. Just the Prego sauce, like a garlic Prego sauce, I think it was. And there was no meat in it whatsoever. Just cheese and the sauce and, the noodles and the egg. There was an egg. There was an egg in with the cheese mixture to kind of hold it together. to hold it together. See that butter melting? Look at that veggie, that vegan buttery spread is what that is. Then of course help clean your plate now. Just go on over here like this. Come on, quick. Yeah, there you go. Just clean it up now. just clean it up. Just go around. Ain't I terrible? Just clean up your plate like you would gravy at Thanksgiving. You know how we do it on Thanksgiving? You just stopping all the gravy up with a biscuit. Mm-hmm. The reason I think she's behind the couch, I hear a little ball. I think the ball, she swatted it. It went behind there and she's trying to get it. Yes, I love the goofy cat and I be paying attention. I be paying attention to the little things. I don't want to. I don't want the baby to be bored. I know we cannot entertain them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, but I try to do a little something, something. Yeah, she's got one of those balls from that spiral thing. It's a little plastic balls that has a little bell in the middle. When I first got that toy, I was live to show it to her. Within about 30 minutes, she got that ball out of it and just started playing with it like a hockey puck. So she's managed to get one of those balls behind the couch. And that's why she's back there. I hear the ball going back and forth. But yeah, that's why we get them toys and try to do different things for them. Susie is asking Real Chicks TV, Sister Carla, she says, at Real Chicks TV, are you going to be returning to YouTube? I miss your fun, bubbly personality. Amen. Come on now. And all the helpful info you provide. Thank you, Susie. You're most kind. I'm debating and contemplating a possible. She's debating a possible return. I just don't know if I can handle it again. I'll tell you, Sister Carla, you weren't here. Maybe you weren't here. Somebody left me a lovely message telling me that I should take my cat, that I should not be owning a cat, that I should take my cat to a shelter, that shame on me for luring a cat into a carrier or a cage. Or somebody should have called you out on this. I'm surprised no one called you out on this a long time ago. You shouldn't own a cat. Take your cat to the shop. So I'm over here with my happy ass. Listen, Sister Carla. I'm over here with my happy wrinkle face ass. I said it. I said, where's your videos? Why don't you show your face? I've been on YouTube since 2013. You see my picture with my face, and you know it's me because I'm looking you in the face with the face that's on the picture. Why don't you make a cat video? Where's your cat videos? You don't have any videos on your channel. Prince Albert. They call themselves Prince Albert. We're waiting. You know more than all my subscribers that have owned cats for years and give me advice about cats. I'm quick to take advice, listen to advice. Or Sister Carla, I sat here with my old wrinkly behind and said that. I said, where's your videos? Where's your picture? What's your name? I'm sitting right here making my lasagna, my little goofy lasagna, and my biscuits. Earlier, I deleted it, but earlier we were in here praising the Lord because I was using someone else's music, so I deleted it. I just keep it going. If you want to call, I just say it. Hey, Sister Carla, I just say it. Let me bring my wrinkly self with my jacked up teeth nice and close so you can look at my bleached hair and my drawn in eyebrows and my terrible looking makeup. I certainly hope that you don't have a Bible in one hand and you're using your other hand to type nasty ass comments. You need to be very careful how you handle people, specifically how you handle God's people. Be very careful, little girl. Be very careful. These people hiding behind keyboards and insulting people because what? We don't look like an Instagram model? We're not 20. Sister Carla of Real Chicks TV is a wonderful person, a beautiful person inside and out, a wonderful, caring human being who is showing us about makeup, showing us how to save money with her different ideas. She would look at a very expensive ensemble and then go between her closet and the secondhand store and put together a outfit almost identical, saving us money, coming up with different makeup dupes. She knows a lot about makeup and the application thereof. If you don't like her, I guess you're going to have to not like me too. I happen to love this woman, this sister. She's a wonderful human being. That is why I went over and found you. I still have the message in my emails. I saved it on purpose, and your channel name on purpose. If you don't like the way I take care of my cat and you think I'm not doing it correctly, get on your own channel and make a video how to properly take care of a cat. But don't come up here, sitting here up in my comments, acting the damn fool. And another thing, you look like you have anger issues. I don't have any. I got anger issues with the devil. Working through people like you and whoever was messing with Sister Carla, just insulting her. The devil working through them to try to break her and break her heart. I have anger. If you want to say I got anger issues, I got anger issues for that. And for you little kids, some of you are 13 and 14 years old, going over to a grown-ass woman's channel and leaving insulting comments. Feel big now? Feel better about yourself insulting somebody who's so wonderful and kind and caring and trying to save us some money and encourage us? You need to shut up and sit your ass down. Don't get me started. I do not like bullies. I don't like bullies. I said it. Brave hiding behind the keyboard with your stupid ass. Sorry if I got y'all upset. I don't mean to upset anybody, but I don't like anybody messing with my sisters or my brothers. And they're just minding their own doggone business, just trying to do some nice videos. Excuse me. No, she did not ask me to say that. I said that myself. Boo Boo, did you jump on the table? Did you jump on the table while I was in the bathroom? Did you jump on the table? You all right, baby? But anyways, I digress. Let me stop. Let me stop. It's pretty simple, really. Glory to the Most High God. Praise the Lord. It's pretty simple. Yeah, can I, as I say to y'all all the time, can I make it plain? Plain. Excuse me. Can I make it plain? If you don't like looking at my ugly wrinkle face, if you don't like looking at my ugly wrinkle face and my jacked up bottom teeth and my crazy looking hair, if you don't like the way I look and you don't like what I say, don't come here. Just find another channel with a 20-year-old that looks like a queen. I don't know what else to tell you. But I got a little news flash. Most people are everyday ordinary Jane and John Doe. We just look everyday ordinary. We just put it together as best as we can and keep it moving. We're not, Yeah. Yeah, if you don't like any of this, you don't want to look at this, you don't want to look at you don't want to look at any of this, just like TV, just get your clicker, just unsubscribe and just keep going. Just keep going. Plenty of channels on YouTube. Plenty of other go to Rumble, you can go to Rumble, you can go to TikTok, you can go to Instagram, you can go to Twitter, you can do wherever you want to go. But if you don't like a channel and you don't want to look at somebody and you want to call them ugly and call them out, you just think we're unattractive, just keep going. Why suffer if you don't want to look at my ugly face? If my ugly face is giving you the urge to throw up, go to another channel. Then you don't have to look at it and you can keep your food in your stomach. Seriously. I don't think I'm the one. I don't think I'm the one that has the anger issues. Keyboard warrior. Keyboard warrior. Coward hiding. Can I speak up for everybody that has a channel? Can I speak up for you, sisters? Can I speak up for you today? Parents, you need to keep an eye on your 13 and 14-year-olds. Some of your 12, 11, 10, and 13 and your 10 through 14, 15-year-olds are going from channel to channel being jerks, and you have no idea what your children are doing. Get off your butt, put the bonbon down, and go upstairs to that bedroom and have a little looky-loo and take a little look at what your children are doing. Because some of your children, they're 12, 13, and 14 or 10-year-olds. They are going into grown adult grandma channels and sister and brother channels, and they're over there just cutting people up, just trying to just messing with people. Sometimes it's children, little prepubescent, whatever you call that, little kids, just laughing it up. Maybe have a couple of friends over, and they're just going from channel to channel, insulting people. Just with their I just went through puberty stupid asses. Lynn, don't talk like that. No, leave us alone. Anyways, let me stop. Mama G's gospel. Don't let those rude folks get to you. That's what they do for fun. Exactly. They're called keyboard. That's right. Come on. Mama G's gospel. Yep. Yes. I can't play outside. It's cold and snowy. Let me get on Instagram. Let me get on TikTok. Let me go to Instagram Live. Lynn, you're ugly. Lynn, I don't like you. I can't. I hate you. And I'm I'm going to all your videos and I'm going to give you a thumbs down. Thumbs down. Thumbs down. Where's that lie? Thumbs down. Your food looks like crap. Lynn, you can't cook. Lynn, your bottom teeth look jacked up. You're ugly. Are you transitioning? You look like a man. Are you a man? Are you a man? Why? Hold on. Let me scare you with my deep voice. Why? Yes, I am. I like to scare people with that deep voice. Hello, how are you? Oh my gosh, she really is transitioning. Oh, my stomach hurts. Oh, you can't take this. You can't take this stuff too serious, y'all. Don't get scared. I can talk in a really deep voice. I sure can. Don't get mad if you are a person that is transitioning, baby. You just do your thing. I got nothing to say about anybody. I just say God bless and keep you in the name of Jesus Christ. And I'm always praying for every single human being, no matter what their life's journey is or whatever they're doing or going through. My bottom line is, Father, in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ, I pray that you bless my sister. I pray that you bless my brother. Father, if there is anything in their life and my life, let me make sure to point to my big fat face, or in my life or theirs, that you find displeasing about us, Father. If we are out of your will, Father, all of us, if we're out of your will in any way, please show us, Father. Please show us how we're going to correct ourselves to be within your will. In the name of Yeshua HaMashiach, we pray. Amen. That's it. Don't hate people. Don't be hateful. Don't do that. You have no idea what's going on in a person's mind. You have no idea what they dealt with in their childhood. You have no idea what they endured to finally become of age to get out of a hellhole of situations that they were living with. You have no idea why they are whatever situation they're dealing with, why they ended up that way, no matter who they are or no matter what they're doing. Just pray for learn to be empathetic, understanding. Learn how to be a praying sister. Learn how to be a praying brother. And in some cases, Lynn and anybody else, learn how to mind your own business. No. Learn how to love somebody. Learn how to love somebody. Learn how to pray for somebody. Don't say you love the Lord and you can't stop for 5 minutes and pray for somebody that you recognize they are going in the opposite direction and where God would have them to be. And that's in every single category of living. Whether it's somebody's marriage or their whatever they're dealing with. Their children, what at school, whatever. The Heavenly Father is watching all of us. You see me over and over pointing to my own face. How many times have y'all, probably getting bored with it, see me point to my own face, right here. Pointing right to me, pointing right to me, pointing right to me. Hey, the artist. Hey, Sister Willie. Hey, Adriana Neves. Thank you so very much, Susie. I believe it has been going on for a long time. Someone told Lynn recently to give her cat to a shelter. Oh, yes, indeed. They told me to give my cat to a shelter. I probably could write down, but what's the sense of going over? Excuse me. Yeah. And that's all right. I already done spank. I already done spanked them verbally. Grow up. Leave people alone and grow up. And like I say, you don't live here. You're not with me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You don't see me and my cat from the moment we wake up to the moment she goes to bed. You're not here. You don't live here. So that's why I say, all right. Y'all were in here. Seen her walking around. Gave her some food. She was in there. What did she do? She come right in here and sat her butt right there. Sitting right here on the floor, walking around. Opened up the door, put the blanket down so she could look outside. It was a bit too chilly. What happened? I closed the door. She come back in here to be with me. I'm cooking. She's over there near my feet. I go like this. I go over and I'm petting her. Move out of the way so you can see her. Just sitting here chilling. Don't know what else to tell you. When I get off of here, I'm gonna go into the bedroom where you've seen, I got the 2 bags of cat food. I got a small bag of cat food in the cabinet for my indoor baby, for my baby. And then I've got the senior cat food and the other you've seen on the little itty bitty video if you happen to watch it. So I will go out there. I have 2 styrofoam plates. I am going to go over to the Goodwill because what I want to purchase, which I think will be a lot better, I'm going to buy like kind of like the shape of a pie plate. Because I don't want to get a bowl, a cat, you don't want them to hit the edges of their whiskers against a tiny little bowl. That's why I've got those flat El Cheapo styrofoam things. That's all I got right now. But what I want to do is get over to the Goodwill and I want to get a stainless steel like a bowl or something. Even if it's a platter that has edges on it, like stainless steel. So I can bring the plate into the stainless steel sink and I can wash it properly. I'm just doing the best I can with the little bit that I have. And that's not a sob story. There's something for me to put the food on and they're eating, right? But I'm going to I think I'll get 3. One will be for this setup I have in my front porch. Then I put a plate under my table in the back, and then I put another plate next to the storage, a little storage box they got out there. And then I can just easily, the weather's getting warm, or I can bring it in here. I can hose that out. The stainless steel, I can hose it out and I can bring it in and then get some scalding hot water on it and just get it scrubbed up nice. And then I can put it back outside. And plus the stainless steel is nice and heavy, you know. I think that would be the best bet for my outdoor cats. Indoor cat, she's got a whole dinner plate. I finally got brave and stopped being a baby about it. And I got Miss Fancy's dinner plate out, which I refused to put anything on because my cat was getting big. I said, all right, stop being a crybaby. Rinse the plate off and let Precious Joy use Fancy's plate. Stop being a big baby. A plate is a plate. Let the baby have a big plate. So that's what I did. But yeah, they're not here. I notice they're not. The black cat is here. Is here every day. There was one day where, excuse me, I got worried because I didn't see Lion. I didn't see Lion all day, and I got kind of scared, you know, because I don't know what they're doing. But he came in the early afternoon as I breathed a sigh of relief. How do I stop from getting hurt? I take it over to God Almighty. Mademoiselle Lynn, that was just the devil messing with you. Whoever said that is miserable and doesn't have much of a life. Exactly. Consider the source. All of your cats are beautiful. I agree. Exactly. I agree. Thank you so very much. Hey, Miss Lena. Exactly. She over in there. I don't know exactly. I think another spot that she goes is behind the love seat. She is behind the love seat laying down right now. She'll go that one day I couldn't find her. I figured it out. It's the love seat in the corner. She'll just climb on it, jump over it, and just lay down behind the love. She's laying over there right now. I love it. It's five. It's about 21 minutes before 6 o'clock at night, right? What happened? She's gonna sleep for a couple of hours. Then she's gonna wake up and do the Olympics. I hear that ball. Sometimes she'll swap the ball all the way from the little itty bitty living room down the hallway. It'll hit my door. Then I'll hear her. And then I hear the ball. She hits against my door and slaps the ball. And then she goes. She running in circles, doing the Olympics. And that's all right. That's good. Go ahead and run, boo-boo. Run. Maybe it'll tire you out and you'll go to bed like 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't know. If it gets really, really bad, where she's just running and jumping like she can't control herself, I come out of the room. I open up the carrier. This is what the person that left the nasty comment, they don't like. They don't like the cat being in the carrier. I go over, and sometimes it's like 15 minutes. I'm just standing there like this. I'm falling asleep. I'm like, boo-boo, boo-boo, night-night. And she'll just look at me, roll back and forth on the floor, look at me, jump up on the love seat, go into the carrier where there is a fleece blanket. I'll shut the carrier, put a blanket over it. The front's open. About 4 hours later or 5 hours later, it's the moaning. I stagger out, go pee-pee, and let her out. That's it. Otherwise, she's doing the Olympics. She's jumping. That's it. That's it. That was another devil trying to make you feel bad and insecure. Glad you ignored and blocked them. That's exactly how you have to handle that. Many cats and dogs find comfort and safety in their carriers. I noticed that about her. I went into shock. It was weird. I walked out. I don't know how many weeks ago, a couple of weeks ago, whatever. I was about to put her in the carrier. I was about to pick her up and put her in the carrier. I say, no, wait a minute. Everything in me said, don't do it. Just stand there and get her to go in there. So I stood there because she knows when I say night-night, I'm about to go in the room and I'm going to turn the lights off with the exception of the oven light. I have the oven light on. So it's dim, but you can see. So I was kind of stopped in my tracks and the thought come to me, just ask her to go into it. So I just stood there in the living room and said, hey, boo-boo, boo-boo, night-night. She just kind of looked at me, jumped up on the love seat, and went into the carrier. I closed it. You just pinch it so the little pieces of metal go down and up. I was in absolute shock. Yeah, there's a fleece blanket in there. And the fleece blanket is like the one I showed you earlier. I have it folded in four, like a rectangle. It's really thick. So she could lay in there and it's all nice and she's not just laying on the hard plastic. That it's nice and cushy. I got it so she can go in there and just stretch out this way and just sleep. Hey, Kane E. Moore, welcome. Yeah, I love feeding the outdoor kitties. Sometimes I put a big mound of food out there. Sometimes, which kind of makes me kind of happy, Lion will just come over. He always jumps over that fence behind there. He just comes over to visit sometimes. It's just I don't know how to describe that, but he'll just jump over the fence. He'll walk over, go by my legs, jump up on the table and just look at me, and I'll just pet him. I'll just pet him a little bit, and then he'll just kind of look at me and just leave. He just comes to say, "Hey, what up?" He'll jump off the table and walk all the way that way, go under the fence near the basketball court, and just walk away. And about 4 hours later, or whenever it is, it's dinner time. He'll come by and eat, and then he just goes. But that every once in a while, when he just jumps over the fence just to visit, it's pretty cool when they do that. He just wants you to pet him. He just wants me to pet him a little bit. Everything's all right, Kane E. Moore. Everything is fine. I would like to thank each and every one of you for being here. I think I'll leave this one up. I've been taking them down lately because I just been taking them down. Don't ask me why. Usually now I'm starting to not save my lives. But I think this one is a pretty good one with the lasagna and the biscuits and the discussion. And I think people need to really keep an eye on your 14 and 13-year olds when they're alone with their computers, their laptops, their cell phones. Just make sure that they're doing the right thing. Keep an eye. It doesn't mean you have to be over their shoulder, 2 inches from their face. But every once in a while, it's whatever you feel comfortable with. We got to keep an eye on our grandchildren and our young children that are on the internet. Make sure. I think that some of the trolling is done by youngsters. Some of the trolling and the insulting and the keyboard warrioring, if you will, is done by youngsters, like 13-year-olds and 12-year-olds. There are a few adults. What they do is they have different accounts and they come. This is the part that's kind of weird to me. This is kind of weird to me. The person comes into your live. They've known you for a while, but they got another account. And they come and leave a stupid, mean comment under the account, under the separate ghost account, if you will. Then you go on live again. They switch accounts to their regular one and come and say, "Hey, how are you?" People do that. Love you, Lady Dark Sky. Legendary Beauty, Kane E. Moore and Sister Susie, Amarna Mazel, our blessed queen and saved to the bone sister from another mister, Ms. Lena. The artist, Adriana Neves. Faith Joy. Faith Joy. I love that name. Faith Joy. Both of those put together. Buona notte, Lynn. Buona notte. Buona notte. Boa notte. N-O-I. I'm probably butchering how I'm saying that. You all absolutely bless me. And Sister Carla of Real Chicks TV. Again, Sister Carla, C-A-R-L-A, our sister from another mister, Real Chicks TV. Sister California Glow. California Glow. Thank you for being here. And Someone's Princess 3. Someone's Princess. I like that. Someone's Princess. Come on here now. Father, please don't let me forget anybody. I love that name, Someone's Princess. Truth Kelly. Thank you so very much, Truth. I love some of your YouTube names are pretty freaking cool. Nez Lover. Nez Lover. An absolute blessing to all of us. And if you like watching, just sitting back and relaxing, you're getting your snacks, and someone is painting. They are live. And you see their hands, and you see them making their creations and painting. That's a part of what Nez Lover does on her channel, as she's just creating an art piece, a painting, whatever she is selecting, choosing to do on that particular live for the evening. You can go over and check her out and watch her create. And Risky Business 00, you are an absolute blessing to me and my family. Thank you for your prayers, Risky Business. Thank you for all of the encouragement. I do appreciate it. Excuse me. Thank you, Lady Dark Sky, so very much. And Sister Cassandra, Living Life, thank you so very much, and thank you for your donation during the last live when we were praising the Lord. Thank you so much. And Sister Nyla's Psalms, thank you so very much. I do appreciate you saying, someone, Princess, you're in a good place. This sister is great. Thank you so very much for saying that. Nyla's Psalms. Nyla's Psalms is living under the direction of Almighty God, like moving from one place to another, and not knowing all of the folks in the city that she chose to move to. I'm talking about Nyla's Psalms. And go over there and check out her channel, and you'll see the various stages of things where she is putting 100% trust, as we do, in the Lord. Literally for the decisions that she's going to make as to where she's going to live, the job that she will accept, the house that she chooses to live in. This sister is deep. Nyla Psalms, she's the real deal. She is, I'm just not buttering her bread. Her bread can't be buttered. You can go over there and check her out. She comes in every once in a while, or she may be here kind of quiet like, but she has a pretty busy work schedule. So for her to come in here and to visit with us, thank you so very much, Nyla. I appreciate you greatly. Nyla's Psalms. That sister is deep. That sister is deep. And thank you, Pam's Life. You're taking care of, you see what she said? I apologize for missing that. I have 22 I am caring for, all feral. Pam's Life is taking care of a lot of cats. So if we have any questions besides Nez Lover and Risky Business and some of the other girls in here, some of the other ladies, we can talk to Sister Pam of Pam's Life. You see her in the chat? I don't know if she's still here, but Pam's Life. She's caring for 22 of the feral cats out there. She knows a lot. She's got to know a lot. Taking care of all them cats. And she is Lawanda. Has been subscribed to me. She is Lawanda. Has been with me just about from the very beginning. Thank you so much. Sister Awilda Vegas and her husband, Brother Charles, with me for years and are an absolute blessing. And please keep her kitty cat, hold on, Leo, her kitty cat Leo may be having to have. She's taking him to another vet. They went to one vet, they want to go to another one. And Leo, the kitty cat, her kitty cat, one of her kitty cats, may need some surgery. So you keep Sister Awilda and Brother Charles's kitty cat, Leo, in your prayers. I thank you, Chef Fine as Wine, for visiting. I appreciate you, dear brother. Chef Fine as Wine, that young man can throw down in the kitchen. The last video I went to, he was on live. And he was frying, I believe, catfish. And he was making some other items as well. That brother right there, chef. You see it says chef? He's a chef. Chef Fine as Wine. He blessed us by giving us a visit. And Lepicius also said prayers for Kitty Leo. Thank you so much, Lepicius. I had a cat before that went out once a day. She usually had dry food all the time. Yes. Yeah, I do the combination. CJ Mendoza, I don't know if you're still in here, but I had asked all of you to keep Sister CJ Mendoza in your prayers. I would appreciate it if you would continue your prayers for CJ Mendoza, our sister, CJ Mendoza. I had mentioned this before. I put a post up for her and I forget who else for healing. For healing. Put her on. Please add her to your prayer list. I know she probably already is on your prayer list, but if she's not, add CJ Mendoza to your prayer list for healing. Thank you so very much for doing that. I appreciate it. Thank you, Melissa Johnson. Thank you, Melissa Johnson, so very much. Bless you too, Sister CJ Mendoza. Oh, the prayers don't stop. I've been thinking about you today. Michael Colantes, I missed you. You're probably not here. Michael Colantes has been subscribed to me. I'd be willing to guess since 2013 or the beginning of Michael Colantes. That young man has been with me for years. Sometimes he's in the chat, he don't say nothing. Other times he has a life, he does hair, he's busy, right? And he'll come in here when he can. Thank you, Michael. Michael Colantes. Muchas gracias, hermano. And Forever Mimi says to all of us, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you as well, Sister Forever Mimi. Thank you so very much, Forever Mimi. Thank you, Lady Dark Sky. Thank you so very much. And Leslie V, thank you so very much, honey. Oh, you like the hair curly? Well, thank you so very much. It would look a little bit better. There's absolutely this much product in my hair, which is why it looks like a big old fuzz. I could take my time on a cooler setting, let the hair dry. It would be more like this. And then I would put a little bit of the purple stuff, Aussie, the Aussie, A-U-S-S-I-E. The Aussie Sprunch spray or the Aussie Sprunch. You take it with your hair, it's just about dry, and what you're doing is you're putting it in going like this to let it go into the hair, and then the curls would be or waves would be a little bit more defined and not so fuzzy. You see, it's all fuzzy. Yeah. I didn't really care. We came in earlier today. I deleted the video because we were listening to other music from. I did not own the content, so I believe I can go ahead and play it live. Just don't monetize it and then delete it, or I could put it on live. Don't monetize it, and sometimes YouTube will approve that because you're not getting any money at all. You're getting this. You're not getting your 30 cents or whatever it would be for the video. I said, you know what? No, I'm just gonna. So I just delete it. We just went into praise. We just turned the cell phone around, put my little goofy little TV there, and cranked it up as loud as I could. I said, well, we coming in here for somebody. And CJ Mendoza, are you still here? I don't know if she's still here. Are you still in here, CJ Mendoza? She may not be, because I've been flapping my gums for about 2.5 hours. I love you so much. Thank you, Legendary Beauty. Love and prayers to you as well. But yeah, I've been having CJ Mendoza pretty heavy in my mind. I've been having her in my head. She was, when I said initially, when I turned the camera on and we were praising the Lord, I was thinking about CJ Mendoza. I think about all of you, but she was in my head. She was in my mind. Sometimes you go through something. You are of God. You believe in the Lord, but you go through something. You're going through something. You're being tested. You're being tested. And though you have faith in and trust the Lord, you still get a little bit scared. And even though you'll have people all around you blessing you with prayer, sometimes we can feel a little bit alone in a situation when we're all alone. We're sitting there just thinking. We are in a situation. And you're just sitting there on your chair in the living room, in your bedroom, sitting there driving in your car. You got the car parked. Maybe you went and got a Frappuccino and you're just sitting there and you're in a dealing with a situation. You have family and friends and online friends, but you're just sitting there. Just you and the Lord, and you're thinking. I just want her and all the other people that are dealing. I'm sorry, excuse me. And all the other people that are dealing with different things, different situations, whether it's themselves or their family or their friends that they love so much that are like family, to let you know that you are not alone. Mm. You're not by yourself. We're never alone. I want to thank you all for being here for me. I do appreciate it. I never thought in my life that I'd be sitting here on the public airways live, looking into my cell phone, or even, back then there were no cell phones, that I'd ever be in front of a camera, in front of people just talking. I never thought I'd do something like that, but yet here I am. Here we all are. A lot of us do this. Here we all are. Praise the Lord. Forgive me if I upset anybody by what I said earlier about people just leaving nasty comments and things like that. But we just had about up to here with ridiculousness. We are working our way by the grace of Almighty God through a pandemic. Things are slowing down with that. We're dealing with a war in Russia. We're dealing with our families and the things that we are going through. You see all the stuff that's happening to our brothers and sisters around the United States. We're dealing with a lot. Things are tight. Prices of gas and food and services are going up. We all have something on a plate. We're all dealing. So why are you going to come on here and just leave, just say things like this? Don't do that. You feel like somebody's incorrect. Why don't you do them a favor and pray for them? Take your hands, remove your fingers from your keyboard. Slide your thumb away, put your thumbs down, put your hands together, and put your head down and pray for your sisters. Pray for your brothers. Don't add anything else to their plate. They're trying to stay encouraged. You have no idea what people are dealing with. People get on the air, they don't tell you everything. They don't have to tell you everything. But there's a lot of people that are smiling at the camera and they are dealing with some very serious issues. Shimon now. So before you hit the word enter, after you leave you typed up a nice nasty paragraph at somebody, just before you press the enter button, just stop put your bony finger back and think about it. Say, Lord, what do you think about this paragraph? I'm about to hit the enter button. God Almighty, the Lord Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, what do all of you think? I'm about to hit the enter button. I just typed these 2 paragraphs, a few of the words in caps. I'm about to hit the enter button. Before you put your bony little finger on the arrow to hit enter, stop and think about what you're about to do. Because you just don't know what people are going through. When that camera is turned off, you have no idea. But oh, sorry about that, honey. I don't know what's going on with my live and the names. I'm so sorry about that. Sorry about that, Sister Lena. I see the names, but then again, it's my channel, so I see the names. I love you all so very much. I'm going to go just for now. But you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, while I was sleeping, I dreamt we held each other tight. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. So I hung my head and cried. Sometimes I sing this about her. You are my sunshine. This is my mama. My only sunshine. You make me happy. I know I look crazy, but that's all right. When skies are gray, you'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, while I was sleeping, I dreamt we held each other tight. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. So I hung my head and cried. I closed my eyes the other day. But I was wide awake. I closed my eyes, and I saw my mother. Like I said, it's in my mind. It's just a culmination of thoughts. I saw my mother coming through my door, and she looked 30 years younger. She had on like a black and red dress or something. She looked absolutely gorgeous. She looked so beautiful. And like I said, it's just a thought. It's just a memory. Oh, really? Real Chicks TV? I love that song. Minnie Pearl, howdy! I'm just so glad to be here. Miss Minnie, that was one pure woman. Miss Minnie Pearl, just so pure and just so sweet. Pure and sweet was one Miss Minnie Pearl. And the same holds true for Cicely Tyson. For Ms. Cicely Tyson. Just so regal, so sweet, so beautiful and mature. Just those are ladies. Real ladies, you know. Oh yes, indeed. Yeah, yeah. And some of the stuff nowadays, Sister Lena, is crazy. Some of the things that people are doing, just I don't know if they're trying to be acknowledged. Please, am I pretty? Am I good enough? Am I pretty? Am I sexy? Do I have a sexy body? Do I have a nice looking booty? Kind of like that. It's all weird now. It's like they're not, it's like, I don't know how to describe that. Validation, is that called validation? Where I'm not talking about this. It's like you're not being validated in some form or fashion. So you go on the interweb and try to get validated, try to get people to say something that you're pretty or let's go to the men now, or that you're handsome or whatever. I'm not quite understanding. I'm an old lady. But I see a lot of young men and young women. It's almost like they're screaming, "Notice me! Notice me! Look at me! Notice me! I'm pretty! I'm somebody! I'm sexy! Look at me! Notice me! Look at me!" When I see videos, that's what I think. I feel like when they're doing that, they're leaning forward with everything falling out of their blouse, with everything hanging out of their, it's like they're almost screaming, "Look, notice I'm here. Look. I don't care what I have to do. Look at me." That's what I think of when I see somebody like that. I just wonder when they turn the camera off and they button their blouse back, when they turn the camera off and they zip their blouse up the normal length they would, and they button up the way they normally would off camera. You ever wonder, when we just kind of wonder what they're thinking about? Sometimes you may get attention that you don't want because people are crazy. People are crazy. They'll imagine that you're their husband. They'll imagine that you're their wife. They'll imagine that you're their. I'm telling you, people are loco. People are loca en la cabeza. Some people are crazy. You heard the crazy stories. Be careful. Be careful. You may get some attention. You may get validated. You may get some attention you don't want, boo boo. Because people, the devil is running around. He ain't playing. Come on, Ms. Lena. You know what I'm saying. People, let me tell you about my best friend. She's a warm-hearted person who loves me to the end now. The courtship of Eddie's father. Remember that? The courtship of Eddie's father. I always wanted the housekeeper and Bill Bixby to get together. I always wanted those two to get together. The wrong kind of attention. Come on now, Melissa Johnson. Exactly. People get online. If they're crazy, you get a crazy obsessed fan. If crazy upset, you're one of those real popular creators that got, I don't know, 10 million followers, and you're up there with your ass hanging out and your boobs hanging out, and you're gyrating in front of the camera, showing all your goodies to the camera, and somebody gets all fixated. Some nut job gets all fixated and will pay some money to find out where you live and want to come see you in person and get some of what he's been looking at. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful, ladies and gentlemen, because there are some crazy nut job women out there. There are some let's be real about it. There's some crazy nutty women out there. They don't care if the man's got a wife, a family. They just like, you're supposed to be, God told me you're supposed to be my husband. I'm telling you, you think I'm exaggerating? I am not exaggerating. There's some fruity loop, just crazy, cuckoo for Cocoa Puff people out there. They'll be envisioning that you're their husband or you're their wife in their head. They see the wedding. Okay, let me see. I was going to send it to you, Grandma Lynn, but with the way it makes it so you can't comb your hair, you'd go crazy. Ooh, exactly. Sitting there, I can't. The Courtship of Eddie's Father. I love that show. Come on, Lady Dark Sky. They ain't seen crazy. Hey, Spread the Light. Welcome. They ain't seen crazy, says Lady Dark Sky, until they seen me. They ain't seen crazy with Ms. Lena, with me and the rest of you. Until you just go ahead and try to mess with our children. Come on over and try to mess with somebody's relative. Somebody's elderly mama or daddy. Somebody's granddaughter or grandson. You want to see crazy? Oh, you're going to see crazy. You're going to see crazy. You're messing with somebody's family. Mess with somebody's family members or their friends that they love. You're going to see crazy. Try to rip somebody off and take their money when they're trying to pay for their rent. Oh, you're going to see crazy. Try to come up and roll up on their house or their apartment. Come wriggling the doorknob at 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh, you're going to see crazy. You're going to see crazy. You're going to see crazy. I'm going to be looking straight up wacky. My hair sticks up like this in the morning. You're going to see, I'm going to be looking all crazy. I'm going to be looking crazy right at your ass. Right? I'm going to be looking crazy at you. Yep, I'll be looking crazy. I don't need my glasses to see you. I need my glasses so I can see tiny words. But I can see you. I'm looking at you. You're going to get a bullet and a beat down. You're going to get the housing project bullet and a beat down. I'll pray for you later. I'll pray for you later. You getting a bullet, you getting a hot one. You getting a hot one. Yep, bullet and a beat down. Bullet and a beat down right quick. And that's what I was doing too. Kendra Platinum hair paste. is a joke. Oh my God. OMG. Don't even look at it. Lady Dark Sky says, nah, I don't use that, Grandma Lynn. Being a part of the Aztec has its advantages. Come on now, Lady Dark Sky. See, people don't know. Sometimes people, they just look at this. They just look at the outer shell. They have no idea. They have no idea. We're not running around trying to get in trouble. Do you think any of us in the chat, any of y'all in the chat or me, we just want a peaceful evening. We just want a nice, peaceful evening. We have our snacks. We either have our wine, our beer, our soda, our ice water, our orange juice, our freshly squeezed orange juice. We've got our cheesecake, our air popcorn, a little piece of cheesecake, some leftover cake, and we're just trying. We got our bowl, we got our little thing, and we're just sitting back. We got everything lined up, and we're just trying to watch an old TV show, maybe a movie that we bought. We haven't watched it in 3 months, so we're gonna go ahead and watch it again and relax. Please don't jiggle our door handle. Please just leave us alone. We already talked to our family members. Now we're going to relax before we go to bed. It's Sunday evening. Maybe we're going to watch a church sermon. Whatever. Please don't wriggle the door. Please don't bother me. Please don't do that. Uh-oh. Lady Dark Sky, they won't be able to smell the body. It'd be in the freezer. I've watched too many True Detective stories. I shouldn't laugh. But yeah, some people, they just see you alone on camera. They see you alone on camera. They think you're just like feeble or something. They think you can't go cray-cray and you can't go sideways and go nuts on somebody. They don't understand. We just want to relax with our snacks, our sandwich, our cookies, our fudge, our chips and dip, some air popcorn, the no calorie popcorn. We're just trying to relax. It's the evening, it's the weekend. Trying to enjoy the second half of our weekend. It's the evening. Some of us have to go to work tomorrow. Some folks have to work. And you're just trying to wind down. It's the early evening or into the beginning of the evening. And you're just trying to relax. Just leave a sister and leave the brother alone. Just chill. Just learn how to leave folk alone. Just leave people alone now. Leave them alone. Leave them alone and live. How about that? Leave them alone and live. And I'm a peaceful person who doesn't like drama, but come on, Miss Lena. Come on, Miss Lena. Where was that guy that broke into your house? I don't know. Officer, you want a steak? Lady Dark Sky. Yeah, there's been some scary stories. Some pretty scary stories. You've all heard the stories where all of a sudden you have this married couple and the husband or wife, the husband or the wife tells the family that the husband or wife went on they went on vacation. No, boo-boo. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, all of a sudden the spouses went on vacation. I remember the one story. I don't know if it was True Detectives, the detective shows or whatever. And I guess, I can't remember if it was the wife or the husband. I think it was the husband that did in the wife. I think. And they had a chest freezer. And she was kind of small. So he put the remains of the wife in the chest freezer. And then I forget if he was about to move it or something. He was about to move it and someone got a look inside or something. Something like that. There's some crazy people out there. It's amazing to me, though. I mean, I can see, because I've been divorced so many times, I can see where things will go sideways, but for me, never like that. But isn't it amazing? They'll show the beginning, and they'll show the wedding pictures from like the 1970s or something. They'll show the wedding pictures from like the 70s, and excuse me, then they'll show the kids and the family. And it seems, and they're living in suburbia, and it looks like the most perfect family. They're going on, they got pictures of them at the beach, family gatherings and barbecues, but then something just goes sideways. Excuse me. Something goes sideways. He starts cheating, or she starts cheating, or somebody gets bored and wants insurance money. And it just goes all sideways and all the way there. And they end up on a story, and we're late at night just clicking and running to their story. And some of them, they have everything that they would need, earthly. They have everything earthly that they would need. They both have successful careers, or maybe he does. And she's raising 3, 4 beautiful kids. They have a nice 2-story house and couple of vacations a year. They got the car, the truck, the boat. They go camping. They got all they need. And someone just starts looking a little bit too hard at their coworker. They start eyeing somebody and they start looking where they're not supposed to. And there comes the devil. Oh, the devil will help you with ideas, or what he trying to make you think this is a good idea. Hey, I got a great idea. And then, when Satan is done with you, done with us, he'll expose us and then laugh in our face. For whatever category that is. He'll expose us and laugh in our face. Oh, yes, he will. He likes doing that. That's one of his favorite things to do. That's one of his favorite things to do, is expose and laugh. Somebody's having fun. Are we all right over there? Are we okay? I think we're all right. Roll back and forth. Roll back over again. Roll again. Roll 'em, roll 'em, roll 'em. Watch the kitty rolling. Kitty, kitty rolling. Roll, roll cat. Do, 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 do. Roll around, kitty cat. Meow. Anyways, every time I take the camera off you, then you roll. I can't plan it. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Let's see. Let's try. Hold on. Roll 'em, roll 'em, roll 'em. Kitty cat is rolling back and forth. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Hey, kitty cat. Kitty, 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 kitty. How you doing? Rolling back and forth. And roll back again. Roll back again. That's it. Put a show on for the people. Earn your kibble. Earn your 3 kinds of cat food. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Kitty cats are rolling. Kitty cat roll this way. And she rolls that way. And sometimes she just runs up to me and runs up my leg, clinging. I come out the room, she's back there like this. I come out, she jumps me. She jumps. I'm like, get off my leg. I'm shaking my leg. Get off my leg. Get off my leg. I want to go pee. You're blocking. I'm just trying to go pee pee. Yeah, see, that's the fun part of owning the cat. The fun part. They do crazy things. Right, Boo-Boo? What you doing? Uh-oh, I think pretty soon I'm going to be in for it. I'm going to be in for it. I'm going to be in for it because that thing right there. Uh-oh. Oh, she looks like she's in one of those moods. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble, y'all. I'm in trouble. Yeah, she got that look. She's going to be doing the Olympics. She's going to be doing the Olympics. Are you going to do the Olympics on me? Hey, boo-boo. Come here. Come over here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. Let me pick you up. Let me pick you up. Let me pick the cat up. Watch the cat bite me. Watch the cat chew me up like a raw piece of chicken. The kitty will eat me. The kitty will bite me. Chewy, 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 chewy. Oh, mommy, I want to chew you. I want to eat your hand. Ah, no. No, I ain't stupid. I got my hand rolled up. You can't get me. Oh, I want to get a kitten, Lynn. Lynn, is it fun to own a cat? Oh, yeah. Oh, cats are great. Cats are great. Cats are wonderful. You want to own a cat? Oh, really? Would you like to own a cat? There you go. Ow, boo boo, boo boo, ow, 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 ow. She's really, honestly, she's not biting hard. She's not. She's not. And then she'll kick with the bottom feet. She kicks with the bottom feet, grabs with the top ones. Every day. Boo boo. Boo boo. Hey. 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 You don't laugh at me. I'm being tough. I'm being tough. Ow, ow, ow. Back to munching. A car went by. She's like, oh, that's right. Back to munching. Yep. Yep. Would you like to own a cat? This is what you have to look forward to. Would you like a kitty cat? How about 3 or 4? Yes. There you go. This is what you want? Are you sure? Are you sure you want this? Are you sure? Hold on, let me hold her up better. Yeah. This is part of it. This is all the joys of owning a kitty. She's pushing with her bottom claws, and then she's gripping with her top paws. And she'll push her, she's pushing her feet. She's pushing with her feet. You see there? Yeah, this is it. You know she's not biting hard because I'm sitting here and I'm just talking. Ow! Ow, boo-boo! Ow! Oh, don't bite me, boo-boo! Don't bite me! Don't! And then she'll stop. She'll stop. She'll look around. And then she's looking around. She's looking backwards. And then she'll go back and bite again. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, I was tearing up your hand. Yeah. And this is about as bad as it. This is it. This is it. There you go. You want a good look? I'm going to eat. Don't you dare. If you want a cat, this is what kitty cats do. I'm going to tear your hand up. I'm going to chew you. I'm going to chew you, and then I got a grip. See my grip? See my grip? I got a grip on this old lady. I'm going to chew. I'm freaking her out by going. I better watch out. I don't want her to bite me in the face. But yeah. Oh, I wish I had a cat like Lynn. I wish I had a cat just. Ow! I wish I had a cat just like Lynn does. Okay. All right. There you go. All right, Missy. Can I? Hey. I don't know. I'm starting to think my cat is inbred or something. She looked crazy. Believe it or not, this is hard to believe for some of you that don't own cats. She's actually playing. This is playing. But playing is kind of painful. All right, Missy. There you go. Not that bad. No. You can see for yourself. I ain't bleeding. I think I might have a little mark right there. Maybe one mark right there. But when she's biting, it's like she's biting and getting a grip, but she's not going all the way down. If you can believe that display right there, that was the cat playing. That's the cat playing. And someday, I don't like the thought of, if that's playing. That's what they do. Some of them don't, but she does. All right. Nancy. You're just walking that way. And I gotta go out, and I gotta go and feed the outdoor kitty cats, or at least leave the food. If they're not out there, I'll leave the food. But I can tell you, there's one cat. It's very rare to get him over to come back there. And I know it's a feral cat. It looks like a skinny Morris the cat. That cat won't come within 25, 50 feet of me. It's looking. It wants to come and eat a little bit. It's looking. But that cat, I'm telling you, the way it acts, it's like it's always been outside since it was like maybe my cat's size. I can't get it to come near me, and I'm not trying to get it to come near me. Thank you so very much for saying, is that Vernell? Oh, Cassandra Living Life, Sister Cassandra. She does good ASMR when she was eating that lunch. Yes. Yeah, she'll just stop. Sister Susie, she'll stop. If she'll be sitting there, she'll have a grip. She grips up here. It's kind of weird. It's like gripping on top, but kicking out with her leg. It's whatever that is. Then she'll hear a weird noise. She'll be gripping. She'll let go. She'll look back. Make sure the coast is clear and proceed to go chewing and footy and whatever that is. But I guess, if anything, I guess that's the worst. If that's the worst for my cat. Besides the countertop, I don't like her going on the counter. But that said, you got to see for yourselves. And see? If all of those chews were all the way down, my hand would be toe up. But you can see for yourselves. You see my wrists and everything. It's all good. And sometimes, like you said, she'll freeze, she'll stop, and her expressions will make you roll on the floor. It was like, her expressions will have you laughing. Thank you. Thank you, Brother Stephen of Pond and Garden Sanctuary. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I know Ms. Lena. Ms. Lena can't deal with cats, and that's all right. There's a lot of people that don't like cats. They think cats are cute, but they're like, nope, nope, not here, not in my house, and that's all right. Some people don't like the thought of any kind of cat, dog, gerbil. There are some people that don't like having an animal in their house, and that's their choice, and that's all right. That's all right. That's your house. Ain't nobody gonna force a dog or a cat on you. That's crazy. At least you're not one of those that think, well, maybe I want this dog. Maybe. And then not you, but a person thinks they want a dog. Then they get it from the shelter or something and realize there's a lot of responsibility. You got to take it for a walk. You got to clean up their boo-boo. You got to take them into the vet. You got to give them a bath once in a while. You got to wash them, check their teeth, check their claws, check their paws. And it's like having a furry child, not all the way, but you know what I mean. There's a lot of responsibility to owning a pet. And then the person decides, like a purse or a pair of shoes they didn't really want, they're just going to bring it back. At least Sister Lena and whoever else with cats or dogs say, that's not for me. That's all right. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. Good girl. Child, she is being so well behaved. I'm wondering if somebody did a switch on me. She was looking up like she wanted to jump on the counter, and all I did was look at her and say, look at me. And she just, you can't jump up. Nope, 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 nope. Get down. Get down. Get down. Look at this. Look at this. Get down. That's it. That's it. Who you think you boxing with? Who you think you boxing with? Get down. You see her? They act like they boxing. Let me stop. Let me stop. You too quick. That's hilarious. Have you ever seen the videos where they have the owner and the cat? The cat is right next to their head, and the person just looks in the camera, this is my cat, and the cat slaps them right in the mouth. I shouldn't laugh. I mean, it don't hurt, but the cat starts slapping them. The cat goes like that. I have to laugh. So far, she hasn't smacked me on the face yet. I mean, she's, like I said, jumped on my leg and tried to climb it like it was a tree. Stuff like that. But I've never had her, like, look, I don't want her to do that. But I've never had her go, and smack me in the face. But I've seen those videos. They have me cracking up. No, look at me. All right. You see me? Thank you all so very much for tuning in. I'm going to go just for now. We've been on the air for 3 hours and 23 minutes and 49 seconds. Thank you so much for tuning in and keeping me company while I made my little mini lasagna. I really appreciate you keeping me company. Sometimes Grandma gets kind of lonely sitting here by myself. And it's nice to be able to cook a little something and have a few of y'all to be with me. Thank you so much. I will continue to keep you in my prayers. Please do the same for me and my family. And don't forget, Sister Lena is healed of temporary pain. That's Ms. Lena. Continue to keep her in prayer. Keep Sister Awilda's kitty cat baby Leo, her kitty cat baby Leo in your prayers, that the diagnosis can come forward and that baby Leo, the kitty cat, will be well. And continue to pray for CJ Mendoza, Sister CJ Mendoza, and everybody on the prayer list. Love y'all. No, boo-boo, look at me. No, ma'am. Take good care, everybody. Love y'all. Just for now. Thank you, Father.